Okay, getting the first pick. Oh, get three, Pyro, get three with the
Void Kid putting on a clinic. Whole team's down. Oh!
Experience tranquility.
Good evening, Overwatch fans. The season might be over, but the fun is just beginning. Welcome to the first game of the Tranquility All-Stars. Tonight, we have the Harmony tier. My name is NPC. Joining me is Bowsy, first-time caster, kind of getting our feet wet here in the All-Stars. These teams were drafted by Mr. Yeti and Thuggington on the Iris podcast 2 weeks ago. And I love the All-Stars because this is the cream of the crop. This is the best of the best. This is who you said you wanted to see. I'm uniquely qualified to cast this game because I am the four-time back-to-back-to-back. Oh, yeah, whatever. Back-to-back-to-back. That's me. Yeah, so many times. I don't even know. I've been an All-Star a lot. This year, I'm not an All-Star, but I'm honored to be here presenting it to all of you, talking about what's going on in the game. So Bowsy, what do you expect to see tonight?
I'm expecting to see a lot of fun. You know, the stress of the season is over, the finals are over, everything is come down to this last moment where everyone gets to have fun, and we can finally start spamming those control keys again so we can teabag everybody. So it's going to be a fun night. We're here to have fun, we're here to watch some great gameplay, and we're hoping to have a good experience.
That's true. They can't suspend you if you don't play next week. So all these teams are already basically eliminated. So it looks like we've got, on the Aurum side of things, we've got Crispy, Video Gamer, Vix, Titanic, Apathy, and Narcissist. Okay, so even without seeing the lineup, I'm already a Team Aurum fan. Team Aurum for life. Every time I've been nominated for All-Stars, I've always been drafted by Thug, and Team Aurum has never disappointed to at least deliver on the fun. We haven't always won, but you know, we've always had a good time doing it. So that's the important part of Overwatch for me. Believe it or not, Overwatch can be fun. And so on the Indigo tier, why don't you tell us a little bit about Indigo tier, Bowsy?
Absolutely. On the Indigo side right now, we have Magic Otter, Train, Kura, Stonky, Thea, and Pineapple Bro. Now, as a Strix player, I may be a little bit biased, but I'm leaning a little bit more toward the Indigo side because you have those two Pantheon support players. Albeit Narcissus is the other Pantheon support player over on the Aurum side, but I'm going for the Indigo side because they have more Pantheon support players than the Aurum side. So automatic dominance, and really the Pantheon supports are probably one of the biggest parts. And really the Indigo side, again, they're here to have fun. They have a lot of good talent on that side as well. It's going to be an interesting day for both of these teams.
Yeah, so what you're saying is Narcissist sucks. Okay, I heard that. All right.
No, I didn't say I didn't mean that. Narcissist, do not listen to him. Listen, he's making a bunch of like nonsense coming out of his mouth. Okay, you're a good player. It's just that Pineapple Bro and Thea are more respected in my eyes.
Okay, all right. I can see that. All right, we're also going to bring in a third voice. I'm not sure if we have a camera set up for him, but Gecko will be joining us. Gecko, a DPS player from Boop, been with the community a long time. A great guy, actually lives 5 miles from me. I've met him several times in person. Great guy, also big Dallas Fuel fan. Shout out to the Melee champs. So we'll go ahead and get Gecko in here when we get this map underway. I believe the map's getting ready to start right about now. We've got all our teams in the lobby. It took us a while to get the lobby started. Apparently there was an Overwatch update between like 7:10 and 7:20. So if the lobby was one version and your client was another version, then it kept conflicting. So we had to start all over from scratch. So I'm sorry about the delays, but we are about to get ready underway. I don't know who's in control of the lobby, but whoever's in control of the lobby, let's go ahead and get that started. Let me get Gecko in here. Let me drag him into this at random. We're not even going to tell him we're moving him. We're just going to like bring him in here. Ready?
Yeah,
3, 2, 1. Gecko! Gecko.
Hey,
How are
Hi.
you doing today?
doing good. Just getting something uploaded to GitHub before it all starts.
Okay, nice. Got to push those commits there. Uh,
Yeah.
we're getting started here. We're just kind of getting your thoughts. I think you are drafted to Team Indigo, correct?
That is correct.
So when you look at the lineup of the players out there, are you kind of cheering for the home team, or do you really think that maybe Aurum has a little advantage? What do you think?
Well, I think honestly, just looking at the rosters, seeing who's where, I think they're pretty balanced. Like Aura may have better DPS, but Indigo's got better tanks and so on. It's sort of that, different layers. So we're gonna have better tanks, but they may have better DPS. But what's gonna really make the difference in the end is all that team play coming together. So
Yeah, definitely Vixen Titanic, definitely finalists there. Coming in looking really strong. So I think we're getting started here. We're waiting for the lobby to get started. So we got
Mhm.
we got a couple of more minutes I think to kill. So Gecko, when you were playing through this season, you played almost all season. You came in a little late. You had dropped the game for a while to play League of Legends, Community of Legends, sorry. And
Mhm.
so what was your experience coming back to Tranquility? I mean, you left for a while, got a breath of fresh air, you come back. What was your experience like this season?
So, like you said, it's been a while, and it was mostly a break to sort of experience other things, playing Community of Legends and things like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
And coming back was actually quite nice. I kind of got a fresh start again. Sort of, yeah, I trialed with Boop. I came in to sort of, fun fact, I came in sort of just to help him at the beginning, and I sort of stuck around because it was like, fun team. Everyone on there was really nice. Shout out to them for actually making it really fun. And it coming back and seeing the new format, it was a really, really fun format actually. I enjoyed how much faster the season was, especially since I played back in season 2 and you played as well, NPC. So
Right.
that went on for a while.
Season 3 was the slog season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
2, especially with all of the the tiering being
The
new.
expansion teams, yeah.
But honestly, with all of the new players and all of the new people, it still really kind of feels tight knit. People are active in the chat, and you can really get to know people. You can hop in one of the team discords or even one of the voice chats and just pick up a game of competitive or even quick play. So it's been really nice coming back, especially with how the game's been going. Because personally, I didn't think Overwatch was in a super hot place about a year ago, but now it's I think the balance is back where it needs to be. So I'm really
Yeah,
happy.
yeah, definitely. This season was great, not just for Tranquility's balance of teams and the tournament format where we reshuffle the teams and reseed everybody for stage 2. That creates very balanced games, but also I think Overwatch is in a very good balancing where it's a rock paper scissors meta. If they're running this, you can run this. If they're running that, you can run something else. There's always a counter. There's always a way, as long as your team is flexible enough to make those counters. There's still a pretty solid meta, but there's definitely a way around it. Um, so that's good to know. Bowsy, you have any questions for Gecko?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with the team that you were on, Boop especially was not really seen as a big force entering the season. But then you picked up Monkey Happy. Was that really the turning point for your season in total when it came to this season?
Uh, Actually, yeah, because it's kind of hard to play with in a team when you don't have a main tank. Because when you're missing core components, it can kind of impact the performance. And I love her, and she's really good on the supports. But the Ivy Cat and Ivy Cat Zarya
Yeah,
needs a
our
little bit
Ivy
more
Cat main
work.
tank. Let's go.
Ivy Cat
Yeah.
main tank needs a little bit more because you have our players. You've got King Tanners. He's a great off tank. His main tanking isn't where it needed to be at the time. He's got decent main tank, but it wasn't what we needed. We needed to put together a true main tank shot caller, and Monkey came in. We trialed him. He stuck around, and that definitely helped us improve.
Yeah, definitely
So
good to have that sort of main tank presence, especially as someone who's been on teams where I've had to play the main tank when I wasn't there for main tank. So good to see that you were able to sort that out. And shout out to Monkey Happy again. Not an all-star this year, but definitely was almost decided of it.
Well, it looks like our map is underway. We're playing Rialto here. I was under the impression that it was a control map, but playing Rialto.
Now,
Uh,
according to like insider knowledge, aka the document that I have open, it does say our first map is Rialto for 2-2-2 standard comp rules. So we will be seeing players go on their main roles pretty much when it comes into this. I'd say main very lightly, as we could see some main tanks on off tanks and some main supports on flex support. So we'll have to see what it brings out in total for the
I
actual
think
match.
someone has been challenged to a Lucio 1v1 on the left. We're gonna see if they answer that. Narcissist wants to pull out that Lucio and prove you wrong. He heard you say that he was bad or the weakest support, so he wants
Oh.
he wants Thora or Pineapple Bro to go Lucio and have a Lucio 1v1 over there. So we'll see if they answer that call, and if they don't, then they're cowards. Looks like
Hit the facts. Hit the facts.
Team Aurum here, they're going for the aggressive, very close hold. I'm a big fan of the close hold on payload maps. It gives you a second fight there at that corner. Oh,
Yep.
Vix,
And the
right off
and the
the bat.
aggression in that way is able to eliminate Magic Otter within the first 5 seconds of the match. Magic Otter, obviously the Magic is not here so far in All Stars playing that Orisa, but now we do see Train switching over to the Sigma to try and help out Magic Otter here. So we'll have to see what the deal is and if Team Indigo is able to push forward. That's a good pick though to start it onto Video Gamer.
Yeah. Narcissus is kind of playing his own game. He's like up at the ceiling of the map, wall riding around, and it looks like Aurum is just trying to like hold on and stall that card as long as possible. We said everybody's gonna be on their main roles, but I think this is the very first time Stonky has played Torbjorn, maybe ever. Crispy off the map, I salute you, sir. That is the NPC maneuver right there. Just charge off the map.
And there's the Bowsy Lucio maneuver to have the Lucio jump off the map right after the Reinhardt. So definitely not a great start here for Team Aurum, and Indigo starts getting the cart moving forward. Vix will switch over to the Widowmaker, however, so we get to see our first Widow 1v1 of All Stars this evening. Korra versus Vix on the Widowmaker. We'll see who's able to get the better of that duel.
Apathy is not letting Kuro set up. Got the hack off and got really low. Kuro managed to drop down and get some health, but Apathy is just in that back line, not letting anybody do anything.
There's the first Widow pick of the day. Kura gets the pick onto Vix. As you can see, several teammates on both teams falling. It is almost pretty much even, but Kura gets another headshot, that time onto Apathy. It looks like this might be in the hands of Team Indigo. Video Gamer, the only person on the cart as everyone starts falling like flies. And just like that, Team Indigo starting to push forward as Crispy's gonna get staggered out heavily.
Yeah, I accuse Donkey of never playing Torbjorn, but I gotta say that is top tier turret placement. Back over there on that little patio deck, and now moving the turret up onto the payload to kind of give it a little bit more presence there. But definitely doing a lot of work here. All of a sudden, Team Indigo finding their footing, and Aurum is just not setting up. They're not regrouping fast enough. I say it as Pineapple Bro out snipers Vix. Ouch.
Pineapple Bro says in the chat, "Sit," but that's a big slam from Crispy. He goes straight in with the hammer, trying to eliminate anything, but no one is able to follow up on it. Crispy will eventually fall as Stonky pulls out the Molten Core, and he's trying to hammer kill Video Gamer in the backline for Indigo, but it's not enough. Gamer has the beam. While in all of that, Indigo is able to clean up the kills. They actually getting a kill onto Apathy there late in the fight. Indigo will continue pushing, and sadly, Video Gamer is stuck in the backline of Indigo all alone.
Yeah, you think All-Star Games would be the best of the best. You think this would be like, the grand finals match, being all this talent, but they just can't seem to get their act together and coordinate their ultimates. They could have used the EMP Shatter combo, but instead, Crispy used it a little early, and then Apathy pulled off the EMP way late at the end and got staggered out. We're seeing them come in here and do some good work on individual plays, but I think Team Indigo has the coordination so far.
Yeah,
It's all
but we
about
do see
revenge.
Indigo trying to get all that sort of things. A Gamer once again shuts down Stonky, who tried to go for another hammer kill. Stonky's just not allowed to get those Torb hammer kills today, as you see. Now Aurum finally holding some part of this point. As I say that, though, Kura does kill Crispy and gets the Infra Sight online. Kura gets another one into Apathy. Kura is carrying this fight right now with a 3K, a 4K now for Kura on the Widowmaker. Kura is making an absolute dominance on this fight, and Kura will help bring Indigo to point B.
Yeah,
Huge
Kura's on a
plays for
rampage.
Kura.
Firefight might have lost, but oh my gosh, Kura is back for vengeance here. Gecko, I haven't seen any McCree, any of your signature cowboy gaming going on here. Do you expect we're going to see some McCree? Do you think we're going to see some meta composition before this map is over?
Well, see, the thing is, when you have players like this, like you brought up, All-Star is all about the top talent, but these are players who know each other, and they occasionally play comp outside of it. This game is all about revenge, picking specific targets.
Oh, the
and
hammer
making
kill.
sure
There it
they don't-
goes.
There it is. The first hammer kill of the night goes to Stonky over Video Gamer. Sorry to interrupt there, Gecko,
Sorry.
but that was a very important moment, and we have to cherish it forever. So,
Yep.
So
yep.
we-
The disrespect. Hammer
We
kill.
could see some meta comps if the teams decide they want to actually win-win, but right now, this is all about individual player picking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
looks like there's a
individual
lot
play.
of individual focus going on here, and it's not working out for Aurum
Yeah.
at all.
especially with the side of Indigo playing Kuro on that Widowmaker, who ended up getting nano boosted by Pineapple Bro. And once again, Kura trying to set up a clinic here on Rialto. But Crispy might have another thing to say about that with the Primal Rage. You can see Aurum trying to push the cart. Vix and Crispy trying to contest that Widowmaker. The Pulse Bomb comes out, and Magic Otter dies as a result. Indigo might need a backup from this fight from now on. It looks like they will. With only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, Indigo has plenty of time to get that cart pushing into point C.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a 6-6 Rialto here. We're gonna go all the way to map 9 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, just kidding.
99, here we go, boys.
Yeah, the All Stars game can end in a draw. It has never happened, but it theoretically could end in a 4-4 or a 2-2.
Gamer deciding to shut down Kura, take the matter into his own hands. Kura does get res, however, by Thea, and you can see now Indigo looking for an opportunity, but Gamer's Hog has finally showed up in the kill feed. This might be an opportunity for Aurum to stabilize after being destroyed for the rest of this map. Looks like they're going to be able to push Indigo back.
Yeah, Narcissist with the big skill orb. Playing that Moira, getting that kill on that Widowmaker is exactly what they needed. But yeah, it looks like it's all about individual picks here. It's a lot of
Hammer kill,
players
hammer
having
kill!
their 1v1s. Oh, Vix got hammer killed by. Oh, that's. Oh no. Vix is uninstalling as we speak.
Vix has just been humiliated. The MVP being put to shame here. Everyone wanting to shut him down here today. Now Indigo starting to push forward. You do see some kills coming on the side of Aurum, though. Apathy and Vix able to get Pineapple Bro and Train. However, it's going back and forth for the most part, and it looks like Aurum may be able to barely stabilize unless something may go wrong here. Aurum gets... Oh, Apathy gets splashed and hit by Kura. A bad start there for Aurum, but Indigo is able to... Aurum is able to stabilize. Thea being able to fall makes it so Aurum will be able to stabilize. 1 minute on the clock here for Team Indigo. So we'll have to see if they're able to push.
It looks like they've both switched over to that McCree going Cowboy Gaming. Gecko, why don't you tell us a little bit about what the strategy is to play McCree right here?
So when it comes to playing McCree, at least when you're holding choke, you want to play around your tanks, just a little bit behind. But finding those angles is always good. But if you get caught out, you're throwing. Let's just be real here, because you're a core DPS. Ooh, here
We got
comes a fight.
DPS ultimates coming online for Indigo here. This is their chance to win it. Oh, Crispy
but that's not
again.
going to be one. Indigo won't be able to use one of their DPS ults as Kura dies to Crispy. And now Team Aurum is starting to shut down everybody on Team Indigo. Gamer falls to Otter. Stonky guys to Vix. Vix does end up dying to Thea's Moira, surprisingly. But it looks like it'll be all for naught here for Team Indigo. Team Aurum is sitting comfortably on this cart. Pineapple Bro dies in the aftermath. And that will be round 1. That's all Indigo is going to be able to push.
Oh, Kura never got the chance to use the high noon. Got it. Ended up flashbanging the Tracer on Team Aurum's side, but got pinned by Crispy as he came back to confirm the kill. And then when he came back, he tried to set up for the high noon. Crispy was not having it. Gave him that pin. Hit that shift key. I love to see it. And moved the payload. Only 82 meters. I don't know what's more disrespectful, getting killed by a hammer kill or getting punched out of the high noon by a Moira. Gecko, have you ever been meleeed by a Moira out of a high noon?
Can't say I have, but I have definitely dealt with a few annoying ones.
Yeah. Well, that's the way to play Moira. Purple only. Okay, just if you don't have silver damage, at least you're throwing as Moira.
If your left click is bound as Moira, you are automatically throwing. Please please stop playing Overwatch if your left click is bound. But we will now be seeing Team Indigo on the defense. Team Aurum will be on the attack. And a very interesting comp coming out here from Team Indigo already. Ball Reinhardt is not a normal meta composition. We'll have to see if it will play into their favor. But Double Sniper, however, looking to be pretty good, especially with Kura and Stonky. Remember, Stonky's big play in the wild card Harmony in the Indigo wild card on that Hanzo was the playmaker on the Junkertown match, Miami Yikes versus Ultraviolet. We'll see if he's able to make use of it again here today.
We still don't have the McCree coming out. I think that's kind of a desperate measures pick. Vix, recalled off the map. What? Yeah.
Your MVP, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know what to say about that, but we do have some fights going on. Train trying to stall in the back line, but it looks like he won't be able to get any value thus far, as Team Indigo is backing off a little bit, but Stonky! Huge pick onto Narcissist already. Team Arm, though, however, still has control of this card, only with Crispy on the payload.
Yeah, Crispy's been moving that cart, got gold objective.
no.
Off the map, let's go! My man Crispy there. With the respect, he earns respect from me. Okay, I love it. I love it. That shift off the map, that's the baller move.
You know what they say? If you don't charge your Reinhardt off the map, then why are you even playing the game? We do see Apathy, however, on that Widowmaker in the backline, but Kura spots him immediately. That's a double headshot from Kura. My goodness, Kura has just been an absolute dominance on this Widowmaker thus far. Has been putting all these people on Aurum down in their seats. And there's another charge off from Crispy.
The back to back. I love to see it. I love to see it, Crispy. You've already asserted your dominance, but you need to actually complete the map. It doesn't count if you don't win.
Absolutely, Crispy trying to show Magic Otter who is the true main tank player out here. Crispy, however, trying to come back to the cart. Now he's back on the cart. Everybody's starting to reconvene, as that's a big pick from Gamer onto Thea. Kura, however, does get Narcissist, so it's even on both sides. No side with their main tank. Crispy looked like he was trying to charge off Magic Otter again, but fortunately the stairs just happened to move themselves in front of his path. We do see Apathy finally getting the better of Kura, and Train solo mining Crispy and Potato in the corner, unfortunately not getting anything there. It looks like Team Aurum, however, they're starting to stabilize, and it looks like they'll be able to finally push this cart.
Yeah, they're actually going to start moving the cart now instead of just charging people off the map. Ouch!
A solo shatter onto Apathy. Ouch.
He's got to use it before he gets charged off the map again, because Crispy's looking at that edge of that bridge, and he's looking a little hungry.
Yeah, Gamer ends up taking out the Battle Mercy Thea. That's a shatter from Crispy that misses Kura. Unfortunately, Gamer does kill him with the whole hug, as it looks like now I'm pretty sure that's Team Aurum. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Aurum is about to push this cart into point A. Vix is able to kill Pineapple Bro, and Train as the last casualty next to Stonky before the point gets to point A.
Apathy back on the Widowmaker, doing some work here, trying to create that space, clear those sight lines so that Crispy can move in. Oh, we got a sneaky shatter coming up on the payload.
No.
Here we go.
Oh, he might have been noticed. Otter's been noticed, and he's off the edge.
Oh, Crispy! Oh.
Magic Otter went to go take a swim in the Rialto Lakes. Unfortunately, however, he forgot that the water is indeed toxic here in Rialto.
Crispy says no in the chat, and Magic Otter says, we don't want to talk about it.
Only me, says Crispy. Only me. He's the only one that's allowed to do those charges off the edge. Kura, however, does find the pick off on Apathy, and Crispy gets antied and murdered by Train. As it looks like now we will be seeing Team Aurum, or Team Indigo, finally gaining control over this card after such a mess of a point A. Narcissus, however, killing Kura in the backline. The DPS Moira playing into his favors now. It looks like Narcissus trying to kill Pineapple Bro, and Pineapple Bro trying to
Magic
kill
Otter going for a swim here, taking a boat ride, taking it to our Video Gamer, looking for that hook. Oh, the sleep, but he wasn't fast enough. Crispy!
Oh, good lord.
Rest in peace, Crispy. But Video Game is gonna break that shield and put Magic Otter into the water. And otters can swim, but they don't need to now, because it looks like Video Gamer was I don't know, ready. But the rest of the team died in the process because Magic Otter was a big distraction. That's how to play main tank. Just distract the other team while your team contests the cart.
Pretty much. That's how you're supposed to play main tank. I mean, if you're not dead first on the main tank, then what is your role even? But
Yeah.
we do see now Team Indigo trying to gain some sort of pressure here. Thea dying early, however, might be bad for that. We do see the Nano on a Magic Otter, but he is taking a nap. That Otter is very sleepy this evening. And we do see now Team Aurum trying to push the cart. That's a slam from Crispy. It does get Train on the ground. It might have also gotten Thea. The Dragon's coming out from Stonky, however. He's trying to bring this fight back into the hands as Vix starts pumping up in the kill feed. We do see now Team Aurum starting to push forward, as looks like Magic Otter trying to charge himself off, but Narcissus will get the final blow, as now Team Aurum pushing in. 2 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock, trying to cap the rest of the map.
Yeah, and they've got a long way to go. They got 82 meters. That's not like it's just their first corner or anything. They got to get almost all the way. They kind of, they felt like they had dominance. They went real easy here. Looks like we have switched back to the McCree, and that's our cue to bring back in Gecko. What do you think Kura is going to do here?
Well, being on my team, I'd hope he provides some decent DPS and deny Vix and even maybe Apathy that space by getting behind that Rhinestone and just clicking heads and flashbanging people. But we may see. Is he going to go for the silly flanks? We will see.
What you're saying is
Yeah.
if he dies first in a fight, then you're going to be immediately disappointed in him.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think he has to actually get
he's-
behind the tank because
He's not
tanks are having
disappointing
their
him
own
right
little
now. He's
flank
already gotten
battle
2 headshot kills on the gamer, and Apathy does die to Vix, however, but still enough pressure applied there by Kura to give Team Aurum to push Team Aurum back. Team Indigo get a little bit of a hold unless Crispy and Potato have something to say about it. Now everybody's chasing Gamer on the high ground. Or that's not Gamer, that's Train, sorry. Confusing my hogs. But you can see the Shatter! Otter was moved up in the air, so the Shatter wouldn't connect, and that was the worst case scenario there for Magic. Otter just wasn't allowed to land the Shatter. Oh, the flash from Kura. I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to I didn't see that.
He missed the
Okay,
flash,
yeah,
but
it
it's
looks
pretty
like
Tracer.
Aurum's going to clean up here.
Yeah, the block on the flash from the Sigma of Video Gamer as Magic Hunter slept, moved over the cart, and is sent back to his spawn. Train is the only one on the cart now, and Nano boosted Hog, but he's shattered by Crispy. Also Nano boosted now on the side. Kura Brem's back on the Doomfist and ends up dying immediately, and nobody can touch the cart. That's gonna be I'm pretty sure that's Team Aurum winning on Rialto.
Yep. Team Aurum wins.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I like that. I like that outcome. Gecko, what did you think about this match? Is there anything you would have done differently if you had been in?
You know me. I like my McCree. I would have probably
Yeah.
played it a little bit earlier, but honestly, Kura's Widowmaker gameplay, as being demonstrated by the play of the game specifically, was strong enough that it didn't really need the change. But honestly, that would have, or I would have put Magic Otter on the Hammond earlier. I'm scared of that man's tank. I'll be real.
Yeah, it was pretty scary, but apparently Crispy was able to handle it with ease and just send him right off the map several times. So it looks like that was it for that round. We're going to map 2 after this. Thank you so much for joining us, Gecko. Is there any other final words or any shout outs you wanna give to the community?
I want to say thank you for inviting me in here. It's been fun. Really happy with how the community's grown and has treated players like me. And so shout out to just everyone, and especially the admins and the moderation team for keeping this place the way it is. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to hopefully make some changes for my team.
Yeah. Hopefully you make a difference and bring it back, tie up a game. We're going to go to map 9 all night tonight. So, all right. Sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you out there on the field.
Absolutely. See you around.
All right, so Gecko is gone, so now we can talk trash about his McCree. He's a one-trick Flash fan only. That's all he does.
Yep. That's pretty much what he does, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, I never played Boop, but I can pretty much say that is exactly what he is.
Oh,
That
that's
is
what I
exactly how
do.
Gecko plays.
So I assume that's what he does too.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah. It's part of his kit. Why not use it? You know.
Listen, if you ain't Flash fan, you ain't getting any value on the map. Just saying.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, moving
So it looks
into
like-
our
Go ahead.
moving into our map number 2, we're going to be doing another one of these 2-2-2 standards where everybody's pretty much playing their main role. We'll be going to Route 66 instead. Some changes coming out on both sides. We'll be seeing Ooh and Triage on the support line for Aurum. For Indigo, we are going to be seeing, eventually, when he eventually gets in, Navino will be coming in. Our beautiful...
Navino?
The Navino,
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
Harmony
Wow.
tier off-tank champion, the Vino will be on team number 2 will be on the Indigo side for this next map. We'll also be seeing Gecko, Stonky, and Nick on the same team. I'm pretty sure Stonky was in last map, but we will be seeing Gecko in, and Nick, of course, also on the DPS role. So a lot of big faces coming into this map of Route 66.
Oh yeah. So another escort map, pretty good for 222. I'm a big 2CP fan myself. It doesn't look like we have a whole lot of that scheduled for tonight, but it is what it is. That's why I'm not playing in All Stars, because I wanted to play 2CP, and when they said it wasn't going to be here, I was like, meh.
Yeah, that's exactly why you turned down the offer immediately when they said no 2CP.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It looks like this time we're gonna get Thea in here for an interview during this map. The map is underway. Let me go ahead and grab Thea and move to casting number 1. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thea, how are we doing tonight?
Hi. I am
Hello.
doing well. I got my quota pistol kills today, so I am happy.
All right.
That's always good. You gotta get those Mercy pistol kills. If you don't get at least 1 per map, then you are automatically throwing, and you're immediately bronze.
Well, how many did you get?
I think I got like 3. 4.
Okay.
Ooh,
Those are rookie
3.
numbers. You got to get those numbers up. When you go back in there, I
Yeah.
want to see 3 more.
Yeah.
That's the total. That is the plan. See, I would have still stuck on Mercy, but someone decided that Moira is a good thing to 1v1 against a pistoling Mercy. So that's never a fair fight. One has aim lock, the other one doesn't.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But to be fair, Moira is pretty strong. Purple only. That's what you do.
Mhm.
So looks like Route 66 is going to be a good map. Do you have any insider knowledge about what happened on that last map? Do you want to talk about it and kind of place the blame squarely onto Pineapple Bro, or what do you want to do?
Nah, the blame isn't on Indigo because we are here to have fun. We're better because we're having fun. They decided to go sweaty on the other side. We were
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're having more fun, you automatically win.
right?
Yeah, that's how it
We
works.
were just enabling Kura and just like memeing around in the front line and back line.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
we could tell with all the charging off the map.
Ooh.
Oh, has pulled out the sweat already. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh,
Damn, these
pulling
people
out a
are
2K.
sweaty.
Yeah, apparently everyone on Orem decided that they want to be extremely sweaty this afternoon. So right now they are definitely trying to take dominance over Team Indigo, who's here to have fun. I mean, come on, you have Navino on the Reinhardt. That's pretty much an indication that Indigo wants to meme around today. But regardless, we will be seeing a lot of back and forth. It does look like Indigo, however, with the spawns, will be able to take the advantage in the end.
Yeah, they're gonna push up here. They're gonna get a couple of respawns. They're gonna stagger in here. I don't think that Orem is okay. I say that, but all right, never mind. What do I know?
Okay.
I'm Plat.
I mean, to be fair, we're both flat, so.
I can
Makes-
tell you now
makes
why
sense.
there's no diva on play, at least on the Indigo side.
Okay,
Because
well, what
they
is
don't
that?
have a diva player.
No, you can't teabag on diva.
Ah,
Right,
that's
of
true,
course,
that's
that makes
true.
total sense.
Can't
But
teabag
why would?
on diva. So like
But
every
why
We're
would
Hammond.
Otter
We got a
really-
Hammond out there.
Yeah, but why do we? Your point is invalid because we have a Magic Otter on the Hammond, so
Oh,
they're
but
automatically
Magic Otter
doing
can
that.
do a form of teabag by, going in and out of ball form.
True, he can do the ball bag. Titanic, however, on the Tracer, you wouldn't expect that any other day, but Titanic does get a 2K here on the Tracer. It does look like Indigo, however, will continue pushing this cart and might be able to get it to point A.
Yeah, it looks really good here. So, Thora, do you have any highlight moments or anything you want to talk about from the season? Any standout moments or great plays that you want to talk about?
Well,
The
I
Torbjorn.
could tell you something that happened in Strix's match against Modify. I accidentally nanoed Daye, our Mercy player, and she got like 2 kills.
Okay.
And the thing is, she didn't have Valk or anything, and it was like hilarious because I think at the end of it, she just said, "Fuck off, bitch."
Yeah, just a Nano Mercy. Perfect. I'd
Just
love to see it.
And hey, I love her. Like, she's rarely aggressive, so like seeing her aggressive is always entertainment.
It's a good treat to see.
Now-
Seeing that Pistol Mercy in general, especially from a player who's normally mild-mannered. Looks like Navino is feeding a little bit here behind Big Earls.
Now,
Yep,
no,
unfortunately,
that's
DeVito looks to
tactical.
be.
Watch as
That's
he
that,
gets a
yeah,
remake
he's gonna
kill.
get.
We're gonna get that 3K remake. Here we go.
FBC, you forgot that this is the man who got the 3K
Oh.
remake.
Oh.
On
We
this
hyped-
very map too. History does
Yeah,
not
on
repeat
this
itself.
very map, he got the 3K remake kill. Do not underestimate the tank player from the championship team Koala Kings, Navino, or else you will be swimming with the fishes.
Yeah, I forgot we're talking about Navino here. Everyone's hero, everyone's favorite player. So yeah, this is nice. So Thora, what do you think we're gonna see? Are they gonna hold here, or do you think Indigo's actually gonna pull out some big guns any minute now?
Nah, legs. See that
The legs, Gecko on the legs.
Sparkle did the legs well. I think Gecko can do it well.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gecko
They can
already
shut
getting
down
one
this
kill with
hog
those
that is
legs, and it looks like he
currently
might be able to push
at
him
the
through.
back line.
The flux, it catches Gecko, however. The legs stay alive, though.
Navino has that
no
mech.
leg-
Oh, doesn't get the kill. Tried to do it to a Sigma.
Damn, Gamer just too much health over there on the Sigma. It looks like now Team Indigo is starting to push forward. Those kills finally benefiting them, and they looks like they'll finally be able to push it in. Potato, however, with a late Amp Matrix, he does get out the lamp. Gamer is still contesting with Ooh right behind him as Otter rolls right into them. You do see Team Indigo barely there. Triage and Gamer on the cart. Everybody's starting to respawn as Narcissus comes out with the whole hog, but all the kills are going in the favor of Team Indigo. This might be their point to win eventually, unless Titanic has anything to say about it. Already getting the kill onto Nick. Potato only the last one on the cart with Titanic following right after. And unfortunately, it is not enough. Team Indigo takes point A.
You know what? I'm glad that Team Indigo captured this here because I want to see more Overwatch. I want to see it go all the way. I don't want to see a full hold and another full hold and then go on to the next map. That would be boring.
Yeah, it would be too boring. You know, we want to see high-quality Overwatch. This is what we paid to see. This is what all our lovely viewers on Twitch came here to see, and we're going to supply them with good quality Overwatch if my name is not Bowsy.
All right. Well, your name is indeed Bowsy, and we are going to provide quality Overwatch here. But unfortunately, Team Indigo, Thora needs to go have a word with them because they have switched to both tanks that cannot teabag. So somebody needs to go have a word with that team.
I'm here for the remake kills. I'm just
Okay.
waiting for it.
Yeah.
You just gotta do the
we have
remake
a
kills and then you gotta
Pineapple versus Video Gamer in the back line. Look at that teabag. Perfect.
There we go.
yeah.
That was the perfect shot. But Video
Oh,
Gamer going for the
Gamer!
solo flux.
Gamer
Oh!
solo fluxing Pineapple.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes.
And he teabags him
But
to
he
end
is
it off.
punished.
Gamer does die in the aftermath, but the dominance has been asserted there. What a mess there from the two Valkyrie teammates playing on opposite teams here. We do see now that Team Indigo continuing to push that card as Narcissus has switched over to the Diva, rocking that police skin, which I do approve of.
You know, every time I see the police skin, I think about how I had to grind Heroes of the Storm for like 3 hours to get that skin, and then all of a sudden they were like, oh, you know what? You didn't really have to do that. Just anybody can get it. That really rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, it can definitely rub someone the wrong way as you do see ults coming out on the side of Team Indigo. Titanic does get the hack onto Nick, however, and we do see the nano being applied to Gecko. The bomb comes out from Navino. It does not find anyone, unfortunately!
Oh, there's a
remake
remake
kill!
kill!
The first one of the night, Navino gets Narcissist with the remake kill! Oh, we didn't think we would see it at all today, but we forgot Navino was on the field. And just like that, point B is Team Indigo's.
The
I call that the
Diva
Diva
dominance has been asserted.
Diva diff. Diva diff.
Yeah,
Diva diff,
for sure.
Diva diff, what
You
can I
did
say?
earlier say that Narcissist was bad, and now off of support,
Oh, that's a
even
sleeve.
worse.
And we do see the sleep going on to Ooh, and he ends up dying immediately, but it looks like Stonky starting to put in the stonks of himself, trying to kill everybody, but Narcissus gets the final kill onto Stonky. Fortunately, Narcissus will be demeched and eliminated in the back line. It looks like now Team Indigo is starting to push his cart as
Nick
much
is
as they
kind of
can.
playing his own game back there in the back line, keeping
I
that
mean-
team busy, making space. The tank player, Lucio, making space.
I mean, that's how you're supposed to play Lucio, from what I remember. As you can see, Nick does get eliminated. Potato also dies, so fortunately, Yeti's going to be sad that his Spud is sadly dying a lot this map. Magic Otter is starting to dive in, however, and there's only 60 seconds here for Team Indigo to push this to the end of the map.
Oh, Narcissus missed the angle on the bomb. Is trying to get that remake kill and misses it thanks to a sound barrier.
Yeah, 4-man EMP, however, from Titanic is able to eliminate 3 people who were caught in that. I'm pretty sure a 4th also went down around the same time. But now nobody's consistent apart from Team Indigo. Only 30 seconds about to come on the clock, and they're very much behind as Otter's getting staggered out in the back line.
Yeah, I mean, I like to see this. We're almost at the end of the 3rd point. I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think I don't think Team Indigo is going to make it here.
But a
They
Nano
might
Diva
be able
on
to because
Navino.
Navino is nanoed in the backline. The mech is nanoed, and Navino gets a remake on the triage. Oh no, the second one this match. What an absolute travesty there for triage. As Indigo look like they'll be able to finish Route 66. No time left in the
cursed
match.
it. Maybe
You
on
cast
purpose.
cursed.
Did I do that on purpose? I don't know.
NPC already caster cursing. It's been 0 days without a caster curse thanks to NPC. But now you do see that there is 0 time left there for Indigo, but they do indeed finish the map.
Yeah, it's they did finish in overtime. So even if Team Indigo manages to finish this map, they will get an extra minute to try again. But Navino with the Nano Diva bomb and then the remake kill. That's what sealed the deal there. Navino. Now I see why everybody talks about him on the Iris podcast. Man, wow, that Navino guy. What can't he do?
What can't Navino do apart from play DPS? But regardless of that, probably he'll prove me wrong later.
Yeah, I was
Regardless
about to
of
say
that,
we're gonna see that at some point, I'm sure.
Navino's someone's gonna tell me.
Now, Hog is a DPS character. If you
Okay,
think about it.
you're fair. Hog is fat DPS, so we will be seeing Navino on the Hog. We do see something that I'm not going to be saying on the stream because I don't know if it's allowed to say on the Indigo side with Magic Otter on the Wrecking Ball and Navino on the Hog. On the side of the Aurum side, yeah, that's a dive composition pretty much. Triage the only non-diveable player on the team, but that is a dive comp apart from Thai and Triage. So I have to see if they're able to make advantage of it. Otter looking for some sneaky plays here in the beginning.
Yeah, we don't want to talk
Nick?
about Team Indigo's comp right now. We just made Twitch partner. We don't want to lose it. Titanic
Nick.
getting the opening kill. Oof.
Yeah, Nick just got dinked. So that was a very bad start there for Team Indigo. Otter, however, piles down, but he ends up getting antied and has to fly out of there immediately. We do see carnage going on both sides as Ooh dies to Navino, but Titanic's starting to put in the work on that Ash with a 2K, and now the Dynamite onto his fellow teammate Navino. Doesn't look like he'll be able to result in the kill, however, as Hog is just an unkillable fat man. You know what they
Yes,
say.
Navino going for all 4 gold medals here as
At least until he
Roadhog
dies.
trying to carry that team.
Yep, we do see now that Team Aurum is starting to get a little bit of pressure on this cart. Still a mess everywhere. Everyone's like messing around everywhere. You don't really see a single fight taking place. There's about 20 fights going on so far. But regardless, Team Aurum pushing the cart, getting the kills, and being able to do it.
So, Thora, if you were in this game, what would you be doing differently here?
First off, I would be playing the Mercy. Because that just enables 1, the Navino DPS. Okay,
True.
2, it also enables the Gecko DPS. And 3, I could have rezzed that dead pineapple if I was Mercy. That's
True,
the only thing I
true.
would do different. Mercy's
Okay.
one.
What you're saying is Nick should play Zenyatta right now. Okay, so...
Oh, that also works. That is actually a good idea.
Ooh, you know, it's not a good
Team
idea to be
Aurum making some good time here.
Yep, Aurum starting to push in, and Titanic getting that headshot onto Stonky. It looks like it'll be all for naught here for Team Indigo, as Team Aurum is starting to bust out the steamroller and start to pave everything that Team Indigo is doing right now. Gamer gets the Bunny Blaster kill onto Gecko. Now it's just Pineapple Bro on the cart all alone. That'll be Team Aurum capping point A.
Yeah, Video Gamer now just looking to build up that remake, get those remake kills, show Navino I can do that too. It's not just a patch just for you. So we'll see if Gamer can make that happen.
Ooh, big kill there from Nick onto Titanic. That's a huge pick as Titanic has been getting a lot of the final blows thus far in this round. We do
Video
see Arm
Gamer
still pushing that front
sneaking around. Got slept,
Oh,
but
no.
going for that. Oh,
Oh, he couldn't get the
Oh,
remake kill onto
Navino.
Navino. What did you think? You could kill Navino with a remake? Shame on you. Navino
yeah,
is the
Navino
remake
off the
killer
Roadhog,
god.
Back onto the Diva. You can't do that. I'm gonna deny it.
That is a boostio on the side of Team Indigo as they are starting to gain leverage here and be able to contest. Nick beats in the backline. You love to see it. And now
Calculated,
looks like
calculated.
Team Indigo is trying to hold back Team Aurum and do everything they can to keep this card from moving any further. Team Indigo being able to keep control. Team Aurum getting ready. And especially with those two ultimates that I see in player slots 4 and 6. They are right there. The Nano Blade comes out, but Ooh is unable to get
Narcissist
the
hanging
mana.
off the edge of the map right now, swinging
Oh,
back and
no.
forth, desperately
Oh,
trying to find
no,
his way back to the
Narcissist.
map.
Oh,
He's got like
Narcissist.
10 health too. Oh, he's not gonna make
Narcissist
it.
might be able to get it. He does!
Oh,
comes
he
back
does!
up. Narcissist, what a save! Is he going to be able to survive it? However, he does get the adaptive shields up, and it looks like he might be able to get the health back. Yes, he does! Narcissist, from a near-death situation, is able to survive. What a legend on that wrecking ball.
Yes, play of the game right there, not dying to the cliffside. Narcissist. But his team was able to get the cleanup, and that was the important part. They're actually making progress.
Yep, Titanic getting 2 kills there on that Ashe as now he's getting pressured out. Oh! Literally, as Ooh gets hit by Gecko's Deadeye. Not before Ooh gets a trade-off kill onto Gecko. But really, just an overall mess going on here on the cart. The mines are coming out from Magic Otter, and he gets Narcissist. We were praising Narcissist so well. The ego got to his head, and now it looks like he's going to be dying to Magic Otter. Gamer's able to get the kill on a Magic Otter, however, and it looks like Team Indigo might be able to hold this after being able to really make these scrappy fights happen for the majority
yeah,
of
the
Team
respawns
Arm
are just
push.
too strong for Indigo here. Video Gamer getting that kill onto Pineapple Bro could be big.
Donkey also shutting down Titanic. Titanic's been a carry all game, but the res comes out from Potato. Video Gamer, however, does end up losing his mech, as we now see a lot of kills going on the side. Navino was able to get the kill on the Gamer as the bomb comes out from Team Indigo, trying to shut down Team Aurum here and now. Only 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock here for Team Aurum. But it looks like Team Indigo is still investing into this fight, and Team Aurum looks like they just want to hold back.
Yeah, Team Aurum is holding back one ultimate at a time. A questionable Bob, but other than that, holding back here, just waiting and letting Aurum feed into Aurum.
Pretty much. You see Nick almost dying. Titanic does get the kill onto Gecko. That's a huge pick, especially for the first pick of the fight right now. Navino brings out the bomb. It's unable to get anybody. Oh, Navino almost gets the rebound kill on Triage again, but Triage remembers the last time, and he ends up sleeping him, and just like that, Narcissist gets
Narcissist
the
with the
C9.
back cap.
Narcissus gets a C9 as Ooh gets 2 with the blade, and just like that, Team Aurum continues to push. 2 minutes on the clock after such a messy point B.
Yeah, it looks like Video Gamer used the bomb simply to be Baby Diva and come in here and get some mech kills. We're gonna see if that actually happens. He's coming up on top. Damage boosted Baby Diva with a pocket mercy, looking to survive long enough to
Oh,
get
no,
that
Navino
remake kill,
noticed.
but Navino is gonna deny it.
Yep, Navino unfortunately noticed that the Gamer was in the backline. Potato also will fall at the hands of Nick. And now we do see Team Indigo once again stabilizing, with Team Aurum waiting to try and get into, Team Aurum trying to find another opportunity to get in.
If anybody can defense matrix a remake, it's Navino. I believe.
Listen, Navino can do anything on the Diva.
Yeah,
He's the only one who could defense matrix a rock. I'm very much convinced by that. The bomb
Yeah.
comes out from Team Aurum and ends up getting slipped, but not before Pineapple Bro falls at the hands. And now you do see Team Indigo starting to crumble a little bit. Navino does get the kill on the Titanic, but ends up dying to Video Gamer himself before he can get another remake. And now only 55 seconds. Team Aurum about to push it into point C. Will the stall be enough here from Team Indigo?
Oh, going with the sneaky McCree, going off the right side, trying to match Gecko, trying to show Gecko how it's done. Gecko with the high noon. Oh,
He gets
gets
two!
two.
Oh,
Huge pick from
that's
Gecko. He gets a
huge.
third on the Potato, and just like that, Team Indigo is able to hold 30 seconds left on the clock for Team Aurum to push it into point C. We could be going to overtime rounds, or we could be seeing the end of this map here, and they see a tie, and see Aurum tie series 1-1.
No. Yeah. So if we
Yeah.
get a 1-1
It's
here, we
confusing.
can tie it up, or we can see them complete the map, and each team gets a minute. And we get more Overwatch for the fans. I think that's the way to go. I'm kind of hoping
Probably
they
the way
complete
to
the
go,
map
but we
here.
do see the boop coming out onto Narcissus. The bomb comes out for Navino, and against Titanic. Gamer's the only one who can able to touch the cart. He does have the bomb online, though. The bomb is unleashed. Gecko ends up dying to Ooh. Gamer, a nano-boosted Baby Diva on the cart, and he ends up getting slapped by Pineapple Bro. Not before Pineapple Bro falls. The remake kill doesn't get anything. And Narcissus puts the mines on the cart. Navino gets killed by the Deadeye. And we are going to overtime rounds on Route 66.
Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. We can get more Overwatch and tie up the series right here. I want to see it. Thora, you're still with us. Let's what are you thinking about this series? What are your chances on Team Indigo?
See, I'm on Team Indigo, so my bets are always with Team Indigo. But, you know, slightly sloppy plays from Indigo, but I think it's because, like, I know everyone's just having fun and, like, such a big meme time. If you could see that from how many times Pineapple Bro has just nanoed Navino, which in normal compositions you wouldn't do, but here we can do it and get
Okay,
value out of it.
let's face it. Always Nano Navino. No matter
True.
what, Baby Diva
Even Baby
doesn't
Diva.
matter. Yeah.
Yes.
Navino. Yeah. It's like that's never a bad choice.
Yeah,
Oh.
nanoing Navino is the
Am I
solution.
seeing a Bastion? No,
Bastion?
Stonky.
No.
Oh,
Stonky
got my
we're supposed to have
Stonky,
fun.
pull it out!
Stonky, okay.
Pull it out, Stonky! Pull it out! Come on! You're
I
better
thought we
than
were
that!
gonna
Pull
have
out the
fun.
Bastion!
I wanted
You
the
can't just
Bastion.
choose the Bastion and spawn and not pick Bastion for the game. Come on,
Bastion
Stonky.
Symmetra, let's go. Come on. We
Oh,
want to
we
complete
do,
this
actually
map,
we do
don't
see
we?
now a Bastion coming online for Gecko. Gecko seems to be repaying Stonky.
Oh,
Stonky might not be playing the Bastion, but Gecko will be doing the duty of justice. We will be seeing Bastion coming out here on Indigo's second attack.
yeah, Narcissus looking for that hook onto that Bastion. Get that Bastion out of turret form. Found the hook onto Stonky instead. I'm not sure why Stonky wasn't in the sky. You need to not be in there, but Nick gets the res off. Looks like they are going to be able to set up on the cart here.
Yep, absolutely. A big ante there from Pineapple Bro, or sorry, not Pineapple Bro, Triage getting Navino and Gecko. But now we do see Navino and Gecko setting up on the cart. Ooh gets a big pick onto Stonky, but Gecko ends up getting Ooh, and Gecko gets Triage as well. Gecko's Bastion is starting to make a difference. We talked about it was a McCree one trick earlier, but it doesn't look like he wants to live to that name right now. Gecko trying to kill as much as possible as Magic Otter just goes flying off the map. And that Otter can't fly, unfortunately. But we do see now that Team Indigo is starting to push, and it looks like they'll be able to hopefully get a final fight here on point A. Team Aurum needs to regroup if they want to get a chance to contest this.
Yeah, they absolutely have to. Team Indigo is definitely rocking that payload. We were talking about having fun, but it looks like it's sweat time. When you pull out the Bastion, and that's it. And you have the Bastion and the Pharmacy. Gecko pulling out that configuration tank, trying to lay in the damage to the tanks here. Video Gamer staying alive somehow.
Oh, Nick getting a kill onto
Nick got
Titanic with a
pistol
Mercy.
kill.
The first Battle Mercy kill for Nick. Nick trying to get another one. He ends up getting the Battle Mercy onto Ooh. And now Team Indigo trying to push it. Nick does get a huge teabag onto Ooh. As you see Navino on the cart. Gamer's bomb gets deployed, but it ends up getting nothing as Magic Otter gets 2K. And it looks like with that, with Nick and Magic Otter's heroics, we will be seeing Indigo get point A.
Yeah, and it's worth pointing out we did Nano Navino again right there and won that fight. So, like I said, that's the meta. You Nano Navino.
Pretty much. That's how you win here, as now Team Indigo in overtime is going to start moving the cart to point B. Stonky's still on that far. We see Titanic making the switch over to the Tracer and Gamer onto a Sigma. We'll have to see if it'll make any difference here as Gecko is set up on the cart. Nice and comfortable with the Nyx Mercy behind him. We do see Magic Otter trying to go for a dive attempt as Narcissus dives straight on in. The Bastion of Gecko is slept. but it might not be for a while as a huge Flux comes out, but it ends up getting canceled. A huge cancel from Gamer onto Navino's Flux. Ooh gets a 2K, and now it looks like that Team Aurum is going to be able to stabilize and keep Indigo off this cart.
Yeah, I mean, that high noon and canceling the Flux, that was exactly what they needed. They canceled the Flux. O was able to live. They could have let that Flux happen. O would have been lifted up into the sky and gotten an even higher noon. And it would have worked. But no, that was actually a respectable attack. Gecko actually managed to capture the first point for Team Indigo at Bastion, but at what cost? I mean, you know... You had to go Bastion and put it on the payload. That doesn't sound like, you know, a for fun composition. They're not memeing around anymore.
Yeah, definitely not memeing around anymore. They are willing to win this and tie up the series going into game number 3. Now we will be seeing Team Aurum on the attack, and ooh, you're not gonna be like Stonky, are you? You're not just gonna whip out the Bastion and act like it's a joke, huh?
No. I think there's something to be proven here. I think there's some history between O and Gecko that they need to prove he's the alpha.
I mean, both of them have zeros in their name, so obviously there's gonna be some history.
Yes. There's got to be. It's
Battle of the Zeros.
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Anyway,
You're
we
either a
will
0
now-
or you're a 1, and we're about to find out right now.
Pretty much, especially in codec language. Now, we do see Team Aurum about to come out here on the attack. Titanic switching over to the Hanzo, as we will be seeing the yo-ho-ho, it's a pirate's life for me composition coming out from Team Aurum. Will they be able to get set up on the cart and be able to get this ship sailing? Indeed, they will. Here we go, the pirate ship composition on Route 66 again, this time for Team Aurum, and this time with 2 shields instead of 1.
Yeah, Team Aurum has identified the weakness in that last composition. You didn't have the stationary shield from the Orisa or the Reinhardt. You only had the Sigma shield, which is extremely mobile. But they didn't count on Stonky. Oh, getting the kill on the Bastion and the Mercy. Oof.
Yeah,
Bastion
Stonky
got
getting
red,
a double
but-
kill there, and I feel like with the... Stonky is just deciding to take control of this game. He's had enough of seeing Bastion in the kill feed. There's a reason he switched off of Bastion when the spawn was there on their attack. So now is desperation time here for Team Aurum. 10 seconds on the clock. Gecko's trying to go for a flanking play, or not Gecko, Ooze going for a flanking play on the Bastion. Titanic on his signature Pharah. He's able to get Nick out of the sky, and now it looks like there might be an opportunity here. Both supports dead on the side of Indigo, as now it looks like there may be an opportunity. Titanic's Pharah trying to destroy the entirety of Team Indigo and bring Aurum to the checkpoint. And it looks like he's going to be doing exactly that. A full, almost team wipe there for Team Indigo. And now they only have a little bit of time to be able to contest point A.
Yeah, Team Aurum here, setting back up on this payload, taking some space.
Oh my
Titanic switched over to
God.
the Pharah with the pocket Mercy of Potato. It's such a strong composition. They are not playing around. This is not a for fun match anymore, ladies and gentlemen. The gloves are off. They are here to play and show why they are the all-stars on their best rolls. We've only got 47 meters left to push it. The overtime will be instantaneous if anyone so much as leaves the map. Video Gamer ready for that flux, but Navino has a bomb coming online.
We do see Navino's bomb, and we know Navino's bombs and Remix have been absolutely devastating here in Harmony Division. The bomb does come out, but it gets somebody in a huge time from Gecko! Ends the map! And just like that, Team Indigo, in a split second, take the map away from Team Aurum and shred any opposition of them getting a 2-0 advantage. We go into tie, entering map number 3.
You
Lost
couldn't
your
ask
game.
for a better map too.
You really couldn't. That was an absolutely intense map number 2. Action on all sides, plays from everybody, and what a huge ending to end it all off. What an amazing job by every player on that, and just like that, we see a huge play.
Oh, absolutely. So, Thora, for closing statements here, is there anything you noticed about this game? Is there something that you wanted to kind of shout out? Any players? Anybody?
Nah, just everyone should just stick around and watch like the All Stars game because it's a fucking hype game. You couldn't ask for any more. It's crazy, it's fun, you have your Bastions, you have your remake kills, you have your Mercy pistol kills, you have your barrages, you have everything. It's gonna be right here.
Yeah, this is the fun that Overwatch promised when it released in 2016. This is it right here. Uh, like what's 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So thank you for joining us. Anyway, thank you so much. We'll look forward to seeing you play again. Are you playing next map as well?
Yes, I'm playing next map. I'm gonna be
Ooh,
map
so we're looking
3.
forward to those 3 pistol mercy kills. We're gonna keep count. So we're gonna keep count. We want to see at least 3. Otherwise, we're gonna be disappointed. All of chat.
Well, we may not be able to see Mercy pistol kills because of what the next map type is, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to see more pistol Mercy kills from Thea. Thank you for joining us here today again.
Y'all.
All right, Thea's gone. So mercy kills, they're gonna happen. What is our next map coming up here?
Next map is going to be King's Row, which will be what we know as everybody, ladies and gentlemen. It's Goats. We're going to Goats for King's Row, so it's going to be a very fun map. When we come back from a break, we're going to be taking a small little break while we get ourselves readjusted and try to comprehend what just happened there on the end of Route 66. We'll catch you guys on the other side.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tranquility All-Star event for Harmony Tier isn't even halfway over. Coming up next, we have everybody's favorite map, Kings Row, with everybody's favorite team composition, Goats. That's right, we're going to Goats Row. Crack them open if you got them. This is gonna be a long night.
It'll either be a long night or an incredibly short night, but needless to say, Goats is definitely one of the more drawn out game modes in the entire, or drawn out metas in the entire Overwatch fandom. Definitely it is one of my personal favorites, not just because I was an extremely aggressive Reddit Lucio at the time, but also because it's the only time I ever see, at the time. Okay, I still am an aggressive. I still am an aggressive Reddit Lucio, but I can at least get value that way. But also, it's one of the only times you actually see Zarya viable in a brawl style competition. So I like Goats a lot for those specific reasons. So we will hopefully be getting in here very soon with Goats Row. Pretty much the lineups are exactly the same right now. Team Aurum is going to have Crispy, Vix, Titanic, Triage, Apathy, and Narcissus, whereas Team Indigo will have Magic Otter, Train, Kura, Stonky, Pineapple Bro, and, of course, our lovely Thea, who we got to interview last map.
Yeah, I mean, once again, maybe I'm biased with Team Aurum here, but you've got Crispy and Triage, okay? Teammates. You got Tank, support. You got Vix and Apathy, DPS, support. You got Narcissist and Titanic, both fantastic players. You know, All Stars is full of great talent, but when I look at this one, I see it. I see the win here for Team Aurum. What do you see on the Indigo side?
Well, on Indigo side, you obviously do have Void's biggest main tank superstar, which was Magic Otter. Once again, you do have those Pantheon support line, Pineapple Bro and Thea, rocking the support line here, along with probably one other support line. Kura, while the Widowmaker is not able to play in Goats, I feel like the DPS play in general will be huge from Kura. Stonky, of course, also on that team. We've been seeing Stonky pop off a lot today. Probably will be able to have the same impact on the Brig. And Train was the off-tank for flashbacks and was one of the frontrunners when it came to the MVP status. I think we could see huge performance here from Team Indigo. It really could be anyone's game here on Goats.
It really could. Goats can go either way. We're going to see 12 ultimates used and nobody's going to die. That's the way it's going to work. I love it. I love it. It's more Overwatch. It's less spawn room. I just love the Goats meta a lot. You know, we're going to see a lot. Now, unfortunately, Kings Row doesn't have a lot of open platforms to take off the map. So Crispy has got to let the fight progress to that third stage before he can actually charge Magic Otter off the map again. There's a really good spot there. If you nail it just right, your target falls off the map and you don't. So let's see if Crispy can make that happen this time.
Well, we get started momentarily here, but of course, just like with the past two maps, we have had an interviewee in this chat, and this map, we are thankfully blessed by the Tranquility Gods to welcome the one and only, the off-tank for the Harmony Season 6 Tranquility Champions, Koala Kings. Mr. Navino will be joining us in the call here today. We'll hopefully be dragging him in here very soon so we can get him in. Again, without notice, he'll be coming in whenever.
Navino is muted and deafened right now, so I could drag him in here right now, and there we go. Navino, welcome to the chat.
I definitely was just AFK and did not remember I was supposed to be in here for this part.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Then the surprise worked. Surprise!
Surprise! Welcome to the chat.
So, Navino, do you wanna break down that last map, Route 66? I saw you got some remake kills. We were cheering for you. You didn't get the triple, but we had some pretty good moments.
I want you to know the entire map was just Nick on Lucio speeding me around as we tried to kill Thai. That's really it. Yeah, that was really it. And then Thai locked Sombra, so I lost all respect for him because he locked Sombra.
Well, then, you lose respect when any team goes Bastion.
Hey, well, it worked.
You win, but at what cost?
It worked. And
Pretty much.
I'm just, the god of fight planning. I'm the god of fight planning, and I called I was gonna bomb, so we get
the nano bomb. So... I saw that. That was big.
Yeah. I didn't call it a nano bit, but we were gonna get Immor out just so Stonk was it? I don't remember. It was Stonky or Gecko in the jug could just kill them with the tire.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. That was Gecko on the Junkrat there at the very, very end. So what are we expecting to see out of King's Row? I mean, obviously we're going to see some goats. Looks like we've got Magic Otter on the Reinhardt, matching up with Crispy once again. Train and Titanic on the D.Va. Kura and Vix, DPS superstars on that Zarya. And then we've got Stonky, normally a DPS on the Brig, but matched on Team Aurum side, we got Narcissist on the Brig.
My one question is this like a code for old GOAT stats, or is it just like the current patch?
It is as close to old stats as we can possibly get. There's a lot of things we can't do in the custom games. We can't allow Brig to pre-heal with the armor packs and things like that, but we did try to match old GOATs as much as possible. Lucio getting the first kill by Triage. Really nice.
Oh.
Yeah, Magic Otter able to get the charge onto Crispy, but falls to Vix at his own hands. It looks like that Team Aurum is going to be able to hold this off, but barely, as Vix barely is able to make it out of that. Huge healing there from Narc, Apathy, and Triage. They are trying to go for a little bit of aggression there onto Vix, but looks like Team Indigo is starting to push immediately. Triage gets back to the fight.
Navino, you're basically everybody's favorite person, basically the MVP of all 3 tiers. So tell me, when you look at these teams, I know you're on Team Indigo, but what do you think is going to come out on top here? It looks like
the fact that they're letting Thai play D.Va means that I feel like am I on Indigo? I'm on Indigo. It's probably gonna win because Thai is on D.Va, and Thai's D.Va is atrocious.
Okay.
I was going to ask you that earlier, but now we know officially that Thai is not a D.Va player. Makes sense. I've immediately lost all respect for it. But now we do see Team Indigo starting to push in a little bit more. Team Aurum, though, no Shatter on the board. They have every other ult except that Shatter. We'll see if they're able to make any sort of value of that. The Shatter comes out, but it does not get anybody. A huge grab from Vix. The Trance comes out in response, and you see the charge from Crispy does get Magic Otter. Now an opening here has come for Team Aurum. It's a huge Shatter from Crispy. Gets everybody except for Zarya on the ground, and now Team Aurum will be
Triage with a triple kill with the Lucio. Right now. Wow. That's what they call him, Triage, for the 3 Lucio kills. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, that was a stretch.
Yeah, that was
but yeah, Crispy definitely getting back here. Magic Otter got the first pin kill onto Crispy, and Crispy coming back here saying, no, I'm gonna block your Shatter, I'm gonna get that pin kill, and then I'm gonna shatter your whole team.
A big grab coming out on the side of Team Indigo. The beat comes out. The Shatter comes out from Otter. It does not kill anybody. The bomb from the other side also doesn't get anybody except Train's mech. Train is able to get Titanic as they're both mechless. Magic Otter dies to Triage, and still Aurum continue to hold this point. They're holding on by the edge of their teeth, but they're still making it work.
Vix going the long way around, trying to kill that Zenyatta. Die, Zenyatta, die. Finally goes down. Uses a grab at the spawn. The amount of disrespect from that grab right there. Crispy, now overextended, might not survive this.
No, he's going to get out perfectly fine. He has that support of Vix and Titanic right behind him. Now Indigo trying to push in. 0 ults on the board except that Transcendence and potentially a Shatter and a grab this next fight. We'll have to see if it'll make any difference as the Shatter comes out for Crispy. It is blocked. Magic Otter able to keep up his shield, but now it is down. Looks like now it's going to be a fight on the point. Team Indigo trying to get some sort of footing on the point. A huge grab from Vix. There is no trans on the enemy side, and Triage dies first. Magic Otter gets the Shatter. Then another Shatter from Crispy. That's the second Shatter of his fight as another grab comes out from Vix. Yeah, that is Vix. Crispy is able to hopefully build up another Shatter of his fight.
First death out of all those ultimates comes from the hands of Apathy.
Yep, and now Magic Otter does get the kill onto Vix. Crispy, however, does have another Shatter online. Maybe he'll be able to use it unless Train is able to pressure him out. A Shatter comes out. It gets nothing. And just like that, Team Indigo look like they'll be able to get the point. Magic Otter uses another Shatter. What is that, 6 Shatters in this fight? It's ridiculous how fast these Shatters are building up. But regardless, through all the brick and brim, it looks like in the end we will be seeing Team Indigo cap point A.
Welcome to GOATs, ladies and gentlemen. Like 15 ultimates used. I don't know. I lost count after 8, but there was so many ultimates used, and finally, someone died at the hands of a Zenyatta. That's the way GOATs works.
Yep, and we do see now that Team Aurum is starting to push forward with that rally from Narcissist. Everybody's starting to push forward. But he's able to get the kill on Nakura, and I need a drink of water because I've been talking loud for a while now, thanks to all this intense gameplay coming out from this Goals match.
Navino, you have the biggest brain of anyone in this whole lobby. What do you see happening here?
Well, fun fact, I joined the game right before Goats became meta, and I used to be a main tank, and this is when I got into coaching.
Oh, a big slam from Crispy, but no follow-up to follow as Magic Otter gets 3. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Navino, but good. Indigo will be pushing.
What I'm just seeing here is that Crispy is much more, like, he's not afraid to hold W, which honestly, during the regular season, why Maelstrom's, like, brawl was pretty solid, right? Because they were not afraid to hold W. A lot of people need to realize that Goats is literally just a Rhine pocket. It is completely and utterly a Rhine pocket, and you have to play like it. Like, I'm such a bad main tank now because I only was good at main tank in Goats. Only time I was ever good at the game.
Yeah,
and when I put one trick Sig and double shield, but that's different.
Another spin from Magic Otter and the 3K bomb from Train. Look at how many supports are there for Crispy. All 6 players in the kill feed onto Crispy. Unbelievable support there and teamwork from the side of Team Indigo to be able to get those kills. Team Indigo will cap point B with 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Only the beat in hand, however. As Team Aurum, they're still trying to find their footing.
Yeah, Team Aurum being put on the back foot here. Here comes the environmental kills. Crispy has been looking for this. He needs to get in their backline and charge Magic Otter off the map, or basically he's throwing.
Oh, that's a big pick, however. Thea dies into another big shatter. That time from Crispy. Now it looks like the Team Aurum is finally able to stabilize and be able to push forward in this fight. Finally, Team Aurum gained control for the first time since the end of Point A. And now, as Train is getting staggered out here on this Baby D.Va.
This is cringe.
Oh, he's gonna get the environmental kill. Don't let him do it. Boop. Okay.
No, he does not get the environmental kill. Apathy is able to kill him off. But Team Aurum will be getting a hold here with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining on the clock.
Navino, so you've been playing in our tournament for a while. Do you have any highlights or special memories from any time in Tranquility that you want to kind of talk about a little bit here?
Honestly, Season 5 Discord tier when I was... Oh, nice eat by
grab eat! The grab eat from Titanic, and that's another shatter from Magic Otter. Team Aurum trying to hold and keep themselves alive in this, but Vic says I'm dying first. Magic Otter, however, does die. There is no tanks on the side of Team Indigo. The bomb comes out from Titanic. It doesn't get anybody, and Titanic dies before he's able to remech. It's going back and forth here as Pineapple Bro pops to Trans. A shatter comes out from Crispy. And it looks like Team Aurum might be able to stabilize unless Team Indigo is able to push forward. They're pushing forward really fast, and Crispy ends up dying. Now it looks like Team Aurum might not be able to stabilize at all. Team Indigo is taking control of this match, and they're making sure Aurum doesn't get any bit of it.
So you were saying about Season 5?
Yeah, we finished. We had a really bad Stage 1 and finished top 4, and it was really a lot of fun. I just remember playing, like, watching the podcast, seeing that no one protected us to get past, like, even round 1. And, like, literally not, I don't think a single person predicted Joey to make it past round 1. And then versus Prodigious, is that what they were called at the time?
Prodigious, yes.
Yeah. We're, like, in map 3 after we full held them for, like, 2 maps in a row. And Asdo, as you all know from Joey this season, was like, hey, if I land this 360 headshot out of spawn, can you buy us a team house? And I didn't respond because I'm a broke bitch. But and I put this in Twitch clips because he reminded me of it the other day. But he hits it. He literally just kills someone within the first 2 seconds of the game by just hook shotting out of spawn and Eichenwald.
Okay, and you didn't buy the team house?
No, because I'm broke. Okay. I have student loans. And
I feel that.
Yeah. Also, so what you're saying is that you have a college degree that can get you a good job that can afford the team house in the future.
At some point, sure.
Okay. All right.
I gotta make that chicken money. If anyone, if you've ever seen any of the people from Marsupial, that they call me Chicken Man a lot, and that is because Chicken Man, and that's because I'm
Howard.
I'm like an assistant GM at a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, hook us up with them spicy sandwiches, all right?
I mean, hey, bro, and people, I've told the Maryland folks of Trank, if you come to my store, I'll probably give you a free sandwich or something.
All right. Well, I'll tell that to everybody out
there. That
being
said, please don't all show up at once.
Yes. Meet up in meet up in Maryland. All right. So looks like Team Aurum made a pretty good hold there. So Team Indigo now holding real close.
Yep, Indigo trying to hold as close as possible, and it looks like it won't be going to waste there. Stonky already die immediately, and now Team Indigo, the plan has failed. The hold has been destroyed, and Team Aurum is starting to push forward as fast as they can. Train just spamming his mouse in every single direction to try and hold point A, but it won't be for anything as Team Indigo, their magic plan had fallen apart within the first 5 seconds. And Team Aurum is going to cap point A with Swift.
Reason that close holds on King's Row, specifically against goats, is not that good of an idea. Because Discord Orb exists. And
especially with goats. Oh no, C9!
Oh no!
Okay.
Nope, okay. Not a
but
C9
now they can
barrel.
hold the choke.
Now they can hold that choke here. They gave him a lot of time by that. That early death allows them to regroup and re-choke here, but that was really tough. That close hold, I'm a fan of it on escort maps, but not on hybrids and definitely not on 2CP.
Yeah. Oh! Crispy! With a 5K shatter! Everybody on the ground except for Pineapple Bro on the Zen. This trans comes way too late. What? And just like that, Team Aurum asserting their total dominance over Team Indigo. Train is the only one left alive once again, and just like that, Team Indigo sent back to spawn. 5 minutes on the clock for Team Aurum.
Wow, yeah, that Transcendence was questionable from Pineapple Bro, but, you think, oh, maybe he's gonna switch, but you can't switch. This is goats. You gotta stay Zenyatta.
Just lock the Moira. Just lock the Moira, bro.
Just lock the Moira. We're not doing Moira goats, no. Because Moira goats leads to Sombra goats, leads to Mei goats, and then you've got cancer.
Sombra goats,
Oh, another big shatter, this time from Magic Otter, but the trans is there from Apathy to keep everybody up. No kills being resulted of that. The grab comes out from Vix. Both grabs on the field, but one not getting more value, and it is on the side of Indigo. Magic Otter gets 2, and it's just like that now. Indigo is in control.
But we did bring out a lot of ultimates. That was a lot of ultimates online. It looks like Team Indigo just used more ultimates. We used the beat, the grab, the shatter, a little bit of everything. They do have the D.Va ultimate, the bomb, online, and the rally here for defense. So we're gonna see how that holds up.
He has another shatter. This time it only hits 2, but Magic Otter is able to block the rest. You do see now the bomb coming out from Train. We'll be able to get any value. Another shatter, and Crispy falls. Magic Otter gets a huge shatter and kills Crispy in the result. Vix ends up killing himself with a right click, and that's pretty much all that fight could hold. 3 minutes and 30 seconds here for Team Aurum.
Yeah, now we have ultimates online for Team Aurum, but not any for Team Indigo. So we're gonna see what happens here if they can use that D.Va bomb effectively.
You brought up Sombra Goats NPC, and it just made me think some marsupial lore. Asdo, the DPS player for Joey, used to be an off-tank player, which is why his highest rank is on tank. And he made the switch to DPS during Sombra Goats, because he got stuck as the Sombra, because he was our D.Va player. And now the rest is history. Now he's a championship Discord tier player as where he DPS. Just kind of locks whatever. Also, he has over 600 to 800 hours in Mystery Heroes, by the way.
Oh wow.
What?
That is literally, he has more hours in Mystery Heroes than he does in comp.
I've actually got a couple players on Get Off My Land that are like that. They've got a lot of Mystery Heroes hours, just playing whatever hero they want to play. I have a similar story. I played PC. I was a Lucio player on PlayStation at 3100 peak, and then when I switched over to PC, I decided to play Reinhardt because he had less mechanical buttons. Right? No reload, no melee, just swing and walk. And then it was Goats meta, peak of Goats meta, and I came in, joined Gravity. Goats was a thing, and I just played Ryan from that day forward.
Speaking of swinging and walking, you can see that's what Magic Otter is trying to do right now. But Thea dies in the midst of this fight that is currently transpiring. Magic Otter trying to build another shatter, but he ends up dying in the aftermath. And just like that, Team Aurum starting to gain more control over this point. Stonky will die, and Train will eventually fall with his max DPI D.Va spinning around in circles like an absolute madman. And now, just like that, Team Aurum will cap points B with now having 3 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, but they do have to get around both corners here. This is not exactly the hardest position to defend. I'd say the spawns are still in the favor of Team Indigo. So Team Aurum definitely has their work cut out for them.
No! Not in the favor of Team Indigo. They have a huge shadow like that. A 5K again from Crispy. The bomb ends up getting Titanic, but that won't be enough to kill anybody. And now Team Aurum, with 3 people on the cart, they're hopefully going to be able to glide this into the point unless Thea can touch, which she cannot. Team Aurum bring it back up 2-1 after winning Goats Row.
Well, I just gotta say Navino diff. Navino was the carry on the last map, and now Navino's here with us, and they couldn't make it happen. So Crispy with this 5-man shatter.
Yep, the beautiful 5-man slam from Crispy gets everybody on their backs, and Crispy just goes for a wild swing, and there's the bomb that kills Titanic.
Diva bombs
Titanic.
On top of each other. I love to see it.
You love to see, and you love seeing Titanic damage. Being the only death there, confirming that he is nothing more than a fair one trick. JK, Titanic, we love you, except Navino, he hates you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on too many teams with him to love him.
Well, Navino, you got any shout outs or any last minute thoughts you want to get out here on the broadcast?
Jeff Ba is the worst main tank ever to touch this game, and he should go back to flex support.
That's a bold claim considering that I'm in the lobby.
This is true, but I don't have to listen to you say I'm 2-time player of the match over and over.
Oh, no, you have to hear me say I'm the 3-time back-to-back, okay? I mean...
Oh, no, he had a copy pasta in our Discord where he listed out every single award he's ever gotten and just put it on repeat. And I was like...
I've been on the Tranquility Discord. Have you looked at my roles? Go look at how many roles I have. I'm like one of those Korean war generals where my medals go down the shirt and then they onto the pants. It just keeps going. So, but anyway, thanks for coming by, Navino. It's always a pleasure to have you with us.
How do you have so many All-Stars if you've literally never won anything?
Yeah, basically. I don't know. I thought
Get Off My Land hasn't won a game in 2 seasons.
No, we won a game. We won the last game of the season, twice.
Who'd you play?
We knocked out a team of that was supposed to go to playoffs, so that Ultraviolet could go. Game of Throws. Game of Throws. It was a tough game. We decided to put on our try hard pants because we were like, if this team needs to make playoffs, they got to earn it, and you don't earn playoffs by beating Get Off My Land, So.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Honestly, I truly forget that teams don't make playoffs sometimes in Trank.
Yeah, it feels like basically everybody makes it. I mean, at least to the wild card round. And that's by design. We want everybody to have a chance because a lot of teams need to rebuild in that stage too. So, thank you so much, Navino, for joining us. It's been great having you with us, but we must bid you adieu for now. So,
all right,
we will see you play in the next match.
All right.
And now that he's gone, we can talk about how overrated Navino is.
No, nobody talks how bad about Navino.
Fair. I'll give you that.
Navino's perfect. Okay. So our next map, it looks like it's going to be Eichenwald, another hybrid map.
Yep. But this time, we are not going to be doing goats, unfortunately. We're going to be doing something... a little known thing called No Limits, which means you can choose as many heroes as you want, meaning that we could see something like 6 Bastions, 6 Brigidas, 6 Winstons, 6 whatever the heck you want. As long as it makes sense and as long as it gets you wins, you can run it.
Or 2 Orisas, 2 Bastions, and 2 Baptistes.
Don't give them ideas, NPC. The last thing I want to cast is a double pirate chip, okay?
2 Orisas, 2 Sigmas, 2 Baptistes. Lots of shields, lots of healing. Okay. Maybe not. We don't know what they're going to see. No Limits is a very weird game map. We are going to see Navino and Gecko. But joining us for our interview is going to be the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. 5-Piece Shatter Crispy, joining us after that last game. We are going to give Crispy a hard time about not getting any environmental kills. He had opportunities to charge Magic Otter off the map and did not follow through. Sacrifice, got the win, but did he really?
But at what cost?
Yeah. So we are going to go ahead and bring Crispy in here. Let's get Crispy. There he is. I will go ahead and this is Crispy. Move to casting 1. Here we go. Crispy, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
So big plays on King's Row. Amazing 5-piece shatters. Just amazing cleanup. Great blocks. Definite MTD there onto Magic Otter. I am kind of disappointed though that there were no charging off the map in that third phase. We did make it to that phase of the map twice, and you didn't charge anybody off the map. I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, map 1 was for fun, shoving people off the map. Map 3 was to show the MTD.
Okay. I respect it. I mean, you got the win, so
yeah,
and you got the win on both, actually.
And I did. Yeah, and huge shatters are good enough for me. So
yeah, the huge, especially in goats. I mean, nobody dies. We see 8 ultimates and nobody dies, and so those shatters definitely help seal the deal. So, what was kind of give me some insight on that last map? Was everybody, have you put your try hard pants on yet, or are you guys still kind of just vibing and having fun?
No, I'm still just vibing and having fun. It's what these all-star games are. We're here for the fans, right?
Yeah, it's for the kids.
Yeah.
It looks like. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying hashtag for the fans.
Yeah, hashtag for the fans. So it looks like we've got Potato, Video Gamer, Triage, Titanic, and Apathy on Team Aurum. That's a pretty stacked roster there, but with no limits, we could see anything. Are we going to see Triage on the Widowmaker?
Well, you say that, yeah, we actually are having a swap. Ooh apparently has gone missing in action. He probably went to reminisce about what happened at the end of Route 66. Still thinking about that. We are going to be seeing Narcissist in, however, for Ooh, unless there is some changes going in here, as we are met with a pause immediately. On the side of Indigo right now, again, this could change. We could see what everyone else does it. We're going to be seeing currently our beautiful Navino. We're also going to be seeing Train, Kura, Stonky, Pineapple Bro, and Gecko was brought in last minute. I'm pretty sure that was Gecko was supposed to be in it.
Gecko was supposed to be here. Yeah.
Yep. It was Stonky who's still in. Nick was supposed to be in there, but Nick apparently has also gone missing. So we wish them the best as they do whatever they must, as we now are hopefully getting into Eichenwald here for our No Limits match.
Yeah. So, Crispy, what do you think? What do you think we're gonna see here on Eichenwald?
They were talking about it a lot in voice, and the consensus is they have no idea, but it'll be something cool. So
okay, no plan. My favorite was we did a No Limits once on King's Row. We had like 4 wrecking balls and oh, there we go. We're showing our strat early. 6 bastions. Let's go.
I know at one point it was quadruple shield bastion map. I'm curious if they.
That was what I had proposed during the break. Was a 2 Orbises, 2 bastions, 2 Baptistes. It's a 2-2-2 composition for the ages.
And I told you to stop giving them ideas.
Looks like they're running the double pharmacy Roadhog ball. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sorry, if you hear me laughing a lot, it's because I'm still trying to
triple pharmacy.
Yep, we have triple pharmacy on the side of Indigo. On the side of Aurum, they have 2 pharmacies with a hog and ball torture for the other 2 heroes.
And
Titanic,
no hit scans whatsoever, but Titanic coming out with that Pharah diff.
Listen, Titanic in his own is a hit scan on Pharah, I say, as he dies immediately.
But Navino, of course, is there nothing Navino can't do?
Well, I said Navino couldn't DPS. Apparently, I was very wrong about that. Gamer, however, getting a 2K, getting the kill onto Train now. Looks like the Video Gamer is going to be the difference maker in this match as Gecko dies to Gamer. Oh, man, Video Gamer is deciding to make everybody's life a living hell on the side of Team Indigo. What an absolute...
I like the double pocket onto Apathy, but I think you need to put the double packet back onto Titanic now. 1 damage, 1 healing. That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. Phil Swift would approve, but Titanic currently only having one pocket. Apathy having the second. As now it looks like we're going to be seeing a
Lots
change.
Of Winston's and a Moira. Okay,
listen. This is the strat. All the monkeys jump over the arch at the exact same time, and they create a barrage on everybody else. It's a strat that was apparent in early days of Overwatch. It works, trust me. But we do see Navino unfortunately dying. Apathy and Titanic starting to finish off the rest of them, and that monkey strat, well, the Reject Humanity return to monkey strat doesn't look like it's going to be working thus far.
Yeah, they almost got a tick there, but it just wasn't enough. There aren't enough of those Winston shields to keep them alive. I wonder how long they're going to keep this up. It seems like Team Aurum have just stuck with their composition. Crispy, what do you think about these compositions?
Well, first of all, I think Video Gamer on the Hog is an absolute menace. You can't really do much when the Hog is just hooking Pharahs out the sky.
Yeah, you just got to keep up out of her range. You don't be a ground Pharah. Don't be a Bard.
I mean, that being said, we're just a dominant group. We dominate our opposition with relative ease. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, Aurum gang rise up. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Gamer, he does get that hook and kill onto Navino. Titanic does get a kill onto Train after Apathy fails his barrage. Kura, however, will finish him off on that Roadhog, and just like that, it looks like finally Team Indigo is starting to stabilize on the point until Narcissus doesn't have anything to say with it on that Wrecking Ball. The only person contesting him is Stonky on the Lucio, but it won't be for long unless Narcissus actually gets away with the spin to win strat. He does kill Gecko as I speak. Apathy coming back, and with the double Mercy pocket as well, there is an opportunity here for Team Aurum to continue holding this with 2 ticks taken from Team Indigo. Triage gets the res of the Narcissus. This is definitely winnable.
Oh, yes. Wow. I can't believe they actually come back from this. Looks like Team Indigo has switched over to something close to a 2-2-2 composition with Roadhog taking the place of a DPS, just a chonky DPS.
Ooh, Apathy dying, however, might be a bad spell here. Kura gets Potato as well. Gamer and Triage are the only 2 people along with Titanic, but they're able to clean up the pack regardless. Pineapple Bro does switch to that Tracer and is looking for a backline Pulse Bomb, it looks like, but it's immediately spotted out by Titanic, and just like that, now 30 seconds remaining here for Team Indigo to try and cap the first point. Oh, and that's not a good start. Gamer kills Kura immediately.
Yeah, it looks like that Pulse Bomb. You gotta stick a Mercy. Let the Mercy fly to the Pharah and kill them both. That's what Pineapple Bro was hoping to pull off here. But as a support player, I don't know if it can happen.
Yeah, Pineapple Bro being chased out by Narcissus on the Wrecking Ball. Navino ends up dying to Titanic, but Kura finds the opposing kill. Gamer kills Gecko, and now with Indigo on the point, they are on the point, but they are very much down in defenses right now. Team Aurum might be able to hold this out unless a miracle happens here for Team Indigo. What it might actually happen. Train got a kill on the Potato, and Stonky's starting to kill people on the Ash. This might be winnable here for Team Indigo. The Coalescence comes out from Train as now Narcissus drops the mines on the point. Navino is the only one touching. Kura might be there as well. Almost a C9, but barely not as Kura is able to kill Video Gamer. Train just fades straight into the mines, and now Apathy with the barrage. He gets 2 with the barrage. Triage is there to help him. Titanic also there. Apathy with a 3K now. Gecko the only one left on the point. It's a 1v4 on the point. All alone is Gecko, and all away is Indigo, as Aurum will hold them off. 86.9%. A very nice number, but not enough.
Yeah, definitely not enough. It is winnable, though. Hashtag winnable for Team Indigo. They can fuller hold this. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like Team Aurum are definitely holding this in a much stronger fashion than they did when Crispy was on the team. What do you think about that, Crispy?
I think it's a sign of the times. Video Gamer on that Hog is just 2v1ing the Hogs on the other team. That Triage Mercy in there, just coming in doing Mercy stuff. All that damage, you can't beat it with 5 monkeys or 4 monkeys and 2 Hogs. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, it looks like they might go with the 6 Sombra on attack here. I like that. I like that. Everybody cloak. Everybody, kind of scramble around, get to the point, take your time, and then just kind of everybody decloak at once, and it'll just startle the team. I think it's going to be hilarious. They're going with the John Cena. We're going to call this composition the John Cena.
That's literally what it is, the John Cena. Everybody's Sombra, everybody's cloaked. You can't see a thing.
Looks like Korra and Gecko have decided they are not going to take this loss. They both switched to the double McCree. Double McCree and Ash. This is a lot of hit scan. They're like, no more pharmacy. No more pharmacy. Not going to allow it. Triple hit scan with a Baptiste and an Ana. So you've got a lot of hit scan, and then the Roadhog for tanking damage.
Yeah, all the Sombras now are convening around. Narcissus gets found out first, however. And now it looks like that they're already 5v6 in Sombras. All the Sombras, however, are falling. It looks like this will be all for naught. Train does die, however, to the help of 3 Sombras. But a big ante from Pineapple Bro separates all the rest of the Sombras. And now Gecko and Kura cleaning up the point. The 6 Sombra strat, unfortunately, did not work on its first attempt.
Yeah, it didn't work, but, you could just wait. They've got 3 minutes here. You can build up to a sextuple EMP and just keep that team hacked one after another. But it doesn't look like they're actually doing the strat. They're not going in one at a time. They're choosing to decloak and die one at a time, like the Harmony tier players they are. Kura and Gecko, once again, on that McCree, running around. Just right-click, fan the hammer. That's the way it goes. Somebody booping voice lines in the back is definitely Titanic.
Yep,
the only one with the cojones to voice line is a cloak Sombra.
Yep, and we do see now switches coming out from Team Aurum. We now see the 4 monkey strat with 2 Sombras. Potato dies. He might be switching over to that monkey as well. Oh, the monkey gets booped and almost gets hooked, but the bubble is there. The gamer unfortunately dies at the hands of Gecko, and Navino is hacked. That might be bad here, but Nino dies. That's definitely not good, but Stonky's able to bring it back. Apathy dies, but now there are no supports on the side of Team Indigo. It may not be all for naught, however, as everybody on the side of Aurum is dead.
Yeah, looks like Video Gamer now switching over to the Reinhardt. A Reinhardt, Ana, Ash, and 2 Winstons and 2 Anas. This is going to be an interesting play here. Video Gamer's up too far a little bit. He needs to back up, wait for his team, regroup here. Looks like Team Indigo is coming back. They're regrouping as well.
Yep, we will see the push starting to be initiated. Both supports are on the high ground, and Narcissus tries to take an opportunity, gets slipped immediately, does not die. The the High Noon comes out from Gecko. Titanic is able to finish up Kura, but that's a double from Gecko. Both tanks, or at least both of the main ones, Gamer and Triage, are down with Narcissus in the backline. Fi might be able to carry this, however, with another pick onto Train. We've seen Titanic do this so many times. Would he be able to do it again? Maybe so, as he kills his teammate Navino. But now it looks like Aurum is going to be holding back. Indigo, not a lot of people on the point. 1 minute left in the clock here for Team Aurum.
So, Crispy, do you have any thoughts for Triage's main tank?
It's kind of bad, not gonna lie. Winston is probably the worst character he can play. It's very abysmal. But it's interesting because they're still winning. Like I said, we're a dominant group of gamers. It's really just expected.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna clean this up here. Crispy, do you have any favorite moments from the season or from at all in Tranquility that you wanna talk about, since this was kind of a short map?
Yeah, like 5 minutes ago when I got that giant MTD on stream in front of everybody, that was probably one of my favorites.
Okay, all right. And are there any shout outs for people or players or anybody you wanted to kind of shout out here during the All Stars?
I would like to take the easy way out and say that I would like to thank everybody that participates in Tranquility. Everybody that plays, everybody that watches, everybody that puts the work in to make this tournament great.
Okay, stock answer. All right. I'll love to hear it. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Crispy. I know that was a really short match. Had you been in, you would have let them capture that objective so you could keep playing, so you can get to the bridge phase and charge Magic Otter off the map. I know that's the strat. Exactly. But unfortunately, that didn't happen here, so we didn't get to see a lot of environmental kills. But we do move on to Lijiang Tower, our final map of the night. And this should be interesting. So thank you so much, Crispy, for joining us. And hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
All right, Crispy is gone. And now we can talk trash about Crispy. So
Reinhardt one trick. My God.
Yeah, definitely by far one trick. Being carried by Triage. All right, so let's talk about this next game mode. So it is a control point, and we do play all three modes because we're playing three very special modes. The first one is all tanks, correct? It's tanks first.
Well, it depends.
No, all DPS. All DPS first.
It depends on the map that they get first. So the current structure, from what I see in the document, Lijiang Tower Garden means that we'll be seeing all DPS. Lijiang Tower Control Center means we'll be seeing all tanks, and Lijiang Tower Night Market means we'll be seeing all supports from all 12 people in the lobby. It's going to be hectic, and Vic said he's going to try to guide us in terms of what we're going to be playing depending on which map we get. We'll, of course, inform you as the time goes on. Of course, we are aware of what every map is, so we'll be able to tell you exactly what heroes are going to be played.
Yeah, once we get those in, we are going to bring Vix in. Vix is the Harmony tier MVP, just fantastic Tracer player from the flashbacks. So we're going to bring Vix in right now. Surprise, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Vix. Welcome to the channel.
Hello.
All right, Vix is here with us. Going to break down the action. You got any thoughts on that last map?
It was interesting. The strats were kind of crazy. The pharmacy strats were fun.
Yeah. I saw the triple pharmacy versus the double pharmacy with the tanks. I liked the sextuple Sombra, but unfortunately they didn't execute that properly. That was
I gotta say there was definitely some ghosting involved. No way. They all played on points.
Yeah. So anyway, it's good to have you with us. Do you have a favorite moment in Tranquility? Favorite game, favorite match, just favorite time that you've had here in Tranquility through all your seasons that you want to talk about?
Sure. So probably the GOATS tournament is pretty fun. Whenever we got like 3rd and 4th in the GOATS tournament this preseason. Winning preseason was pretty fun too.
Yeah.
And this season as a whole has been really fun. I've improved a lot, and it's just been fun. So
yeah, I think Tranquility as a whole has kind of grown a lot, and everybody's kind of improved. And you made it to Diamond. Have you made it to Masters yet? Are you close?
Yeah, I'm 3-5.
Yeah, I thought so. I knew you were close last time I checked. So congratulations on hitting Masters. So from Plat to Masters in the season, that's some big improvements. So what are we going to expect here out of these teams? Are we going to see? I know we have to have all DPS or whatever map we get to, but okay, it looks like we're going with all tanks.
Yeah.
So what do you think we're going to see? Everybody's going to kind of fight over who gets to be Zarya and Roadhog, and who gets stuck with Orisa. But who do you think is going to play what role? Do you know?
Well, I think Video's gonna lock hog. I don't really know. I'm not sure. Kura's probably gonna lock hog, or maybe I don't know. There's some DPS on the red team that might have to insta lock hog.
Okay. Well, if you could assign them roles, how would it go?
Oh, I have no idea. Well, I guess we're seeing now. Nunes on Ryan.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see the card.
It looks like it's unlocked.
That's a lot of sig.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was unlocked, but
yeah, I think that's. I think I put in the lobby code. I'm pretty sure I did. Let me make sure though.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit of an error there, but we'll hopefully get that sorted. But yeah, most likely the lock was not most likely the lock was supposed to be there, and it looks like we'll be hopefully getting restarted here soon to fix that.
Well, I am the host of the lobby, so
yeah. So we're letting Vix run the lobby. So blame Bard in the chat. This is somehow all Bard's fault.
Everything's Bard's fault. The beginning of the stream being delayed was Bard's fault.
Yes,
the production issues to start were Bard's fault. The lobby issues to start were Bard's fault. Everything was Bard's fault. If it's not Bard's fault, it's not Overwatch Tranquility.
Exactly. Blame Bard in the chat. So we are back on Control Center again, even though we restarted. Nope, looks like the code was wrong again. We might have to go back to the lobby all the way and then start the match again.
I think we're just gonna do honor code.
We're gonna give them the honor system here. So we're gonna let them do their thing. The lobby code for this has always been scuffed, and we always do some practice with it, and it never quite works out. So we're gonna let them know. So it looks like they are picking heroes now. It's close. This control center map. This really could be anything. I love seeing this here. Looks like we got Navino on the main tank. They're all main tanks, right? Navino on Reinhardt. That's gonna be an interesting thing. Or Gecko. Oh, he got put in horse jail. Not a D.Va. He went with Orisa over D.Va. That's an interesting choice.
He's a DPS player, man. He's got an aim. Although D.Va's definitely more fun than Orisa. So RIP.
For sure. Vix, if you were out there, what tank would you prefer to play?
Probably like Sig or Hog, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Those are solid choices. Both solid choices. Looks like Narcissus got caught out, but Apathy getting the first kill.
Yep.
Onto Navino, who I thought was immortal.
Yep, kills coming out on either side. We do see, however, Team Aurum starting to get the better of it, but of course, no heals on the board means everybody will fall pretty quickly. Apathy is able to get a kill onto Train, and it looks like the point is going to be contested by Triage Apathy and a mechless Potato. Regardless of that, it looks like Team Aurum will gain first control.
Yeah, and Potato without a mech, and now this opens up what we're going to call the Navino strategy, where you just charge up your mech and then you kind of, get into the enemy team. But unfortunately, the remech isn't actually going to find a kill because everyone is a tank.
Yeah, everyone's a tank. Unless the tank is very low, then you're going to be able to get a remech kill. Potato barely survives the charge, but Navino ends up getting destroyed by Narcissus. Gamer pops that whole hog, and we talked about before how Gamer's hog is absolutely lethal, and he's making a statement here today. What a huge play from Video Gamer as Aurum continues control.
Yeah, another grab here, investing one ultimate after another, one at a time. I like what's coming out of Team Aurum here. Aurum gang, rise up. I love to see it. Definitely ahead of the curve here, winning this series. But it's all for fun. The scores really don't matter. This is the whose line is it anyway of events here in Tranquility. The points don't matter.
Navino.
Oh, and Titanic puts Navino in the grave, asserts his dominance once again over his teammate. And now it looks like it's going back and forth again. The grab comes out from Train, and Kura gets a kill with the whole hog. It looks like it might be winnable here for Team Indigo. But unfortunately, Train and dying, Stonky also dying. It looks like it's going to be all for naught. It's winnable as Navino gets a shot around the Potato. Potato ends up falling. The mech bomb comes out. Potato's able to get the remech as Kura ends up dying to Apathy. Now it looks like that Team Aurum is able to come back into this fight. And sadly, we will be seeing Team Aurum continue their dominance. Team Indigo, only one fight left. 90%! And there goes Narcissus off the edge with the halt. You don't see that every day.
And that's why Gecko went to the Orisa, just to get that Hulk kill off the map. That's the winner in my book.
Oh no!
Thoramia going around the outside there, trying to get on the point, get that remech. Didn't happen. Did switch to the D.Va though. I feel like D.Va's defense matrix eating up a lot of the damage coming out of like your Roadhog and your Sigma is actually very helpful. You can also eat the ultimates for Roadhog and Zarya. So now we are switching over to Night Market. So we're seeing an all support combination. I think this might actually favor Team Indigo here. They are trying to switch and avoid duplicates. Gecko trying to take the Zenyatta, but Navino said no, me.
Unlucky.
Kura, of course, and Video Gamer locking the Lucios, going for those environmental kills. There aren't a lot of support heroes to choose from. So it looks like everybody's locked onto their roles here.
Yeah, well, I can confirm Video Gamer, despite playing tank this season for Valkyrie, is indeed a support main, so we'll see if Gamer is able to translate that here in the All-Star game as Aurum looks like they're already establishing dominance. This is a huge anti-nade from Apathy, from Gecko, however, does able to catch Narcissus, and Train ends up finishing off Apathy. Now it looks like the Team Indigo is starting to push in. Narcissus again antied by Gecko. What huge anti-nades. And just like that, Team Indigo starts to gain control, and there goes Triage off the edge. You hate to see it. Train with the boop, with the mace. Mace to the face indeed. and now it looks like Indigo's able to hold control of the point.
Yeah, the rocket boots allow you to jump, but not from that height. So Triage goes off the map. Video Gamer out there looking for those environmental kills. Swinging around out back. Look at that boop.
Oh.
Doesn't quite find it, but gets the kill anyway. Video Gamer rolling around on that Lucio, making a difference. Hog MVP last map. Lucio MVP. What are you thinking, Navino? Or, sorry, Vix.
Yeah. I don't know if Thai's just rolling the competition. I mean, he's just been doming Navino the entire game, you know? I love Navino, but oh my.
Well, yeah, Navino's strategy was, focus Thai, and now Thai is like, I'm focusing Navino.
He's coming back now. I think he's got solo ult at every map. I don't know how he's gonna solo Zen ult him, but maybe he'll make it work.
Yeah. Brand's on a dead corpse. That's how you work as a Zen.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Well, you see the Brigitte. The Brigitte's battling out in the front, but a huge anti-nade again from Gecko. He's been hitting these anti-nades one after another. Navino ends up getting the kill on the Narcissist, and a boot from Kura sends Titanic to his death. Navino gets the kill on Apathy and Indigo. After losing that last fight, they look like they'll be able to assume control back over this objective. Navino's Zen and Kura's Lucio have been the game makers thus far, and it looks like they'll be able to cap the point with those plays.
They managed to be in control of that fight the entire time, but progress was ticking up for Team Aurum. So they managed to get quite a bit of progress at 55%. I don't know. This is just an interesting comp. You've got that diff here. You've got using 3 ultimates to hold this. Yeah. That might have been a little bit of an overcommitment on the nano boost, but the nano brig is a scary thing.
You never want to mess with a nano brig. The last thing you want to do is have your brig have the enemy brig nanoed and face them one-on-one. Train making sure that dominance is asserted. And now Indigo being able to take the lead in the control percentage. Aurum is coming back with some big ults of themselves. The Rally, the Nano, and the Amp Matrix. The 3 ults that Indigo used to hold that fight are online.
So Thora's got that Valkyrie online. We're gonna see if we get any pistol kills here. 3 per match, that's what she promised.
Yep, Titanic is able to kill Train first, and Navino is in the backline of Team Aurum, is unable to get anything. Potato actually gets the pick off, as Thea reses Train. Oh, Kura got canceled out of the beat by Titanic. What a huge play, as now Aurum taking control of the objective, taking control of this fight. And Aurum get the control point back. 88% for Team Indigo.
88% is a good percentage here. This is the one fight territory for them. They build up a couple of ultimates. They can force out a couple. They have at least one dry fight here. If they can force out an ultimate from Team Aurum, then Team Indigo can come back and retake this.
Kura?
Oh, but Aurum already gets the pick off. Apathy got Kura, and Titanic a headshot kill onto Stonky. Titanic putting all of that Zen play to use as Narcissist and Triage cleaning up the rest. It's only 88% here for Team Aurum, but it might be enough, as it is almost the end here for Team Indigo.
That is how you solo ult right there. Titanic just ulted for no reason. Celebratory ultimate at 90% complete.
Yeah, he did do it too much! Gamer gets a double boop! Narcissus steals the kill on Akura, but it's still enough! That's gonna be it. Team Aurum will be able to take map number 2 and be able to win the map regardless, but still a huge play from Video Gamer and all of Team Aurum to be able to win that map.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that was a strong performance on tanks and supports, but what we're really gonna see is the DPS. There are so many DPS heroes to choose from, a lot of them with some sort of self-sustain capability, like Soldier 76 and May and Tracer, and a lot of those DPS heroes are going to have some sort of health recovery, Reaper even to some extent. So we're going to see a lot more sustain here. Thora switching over to the Sombra, that's an interesting choice. Hack those health packs, deny the healing for the enemy. This actually might go in favor of Team Indigo. We got the Symmetra and the Torbjorn, but they decided to switch off the Symmetra at the last minute.
Aurum are actually going to be using the Symmetra to get onto the point. They won't have the Torbjorn, and Stonky will be on the other side with that Torbjorn. But guess what? There are Sombras on both sides. Navino is the first one hacked, and Titanic gets taken out by Thea. Apathy gets Navino, and now kills are going back and forth. Aurum still have control over this point until Kura and Train have other things to say about that. Indigo will be able to take control of the point. The TP's still up. Now it falls. And just like that, Indigo take control.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like this one was going to go in favor of Indigo either way. They did lose the Symmetra on the other side as well. So on Aurum's side, they did lose the Symmetra. They went with the McCree and Hanzo. Triage on the Hanzo instead of the Widowmaker, his signature hero back from, Season 3. We'll see how this works out.
Kura punches Narcissist off the map. That's not everything you see right there. What was that? This is Sparta moment right there? But still, Indigo... absolute dominance here. Train, Kura, and a little bit of Thea in the kill feed, being able to kill everybody on the side of Team Aurum. They are not happy after that last map, and now you can see clearly their revenge is kicking in.
Yeah, Stonky is picking Torbjorn here, and unfortunately, being carried by all the other players, and now he's going to think that Torbjorn works and is viable, so I feel sorry for his GM.
I feel sorry for whoever's on Stonky's team next season, because they're going to think Torbjorn is the best hero. Now, speaking of that, now we have Triage coming out on the Torbjorn himself. Navino does get the kill onto Video Gamer early, however, and Kura, once again, that Tracer of Kura has just been an absolute force of nature thus far, and there has been nothing contesting Kura from being able to get all these kills.
Yeah, a whole lot of ultimates online here for Team Indigo. So maybe Team Aurum has decided, you know what, we won the first two. That's good enough for us. We're already winners. Let's just feed our brains out. But I think they'd give a little bit more of an effort than this. Oh, there's the effort. We're going to Bastion. Potato's gone to Bastion.
Yeah, that Potato's on the Bastion. The EMP comes out from Apathy, but it only gets Navino and Stonky. Both 1 health, but Titanic's able to take down one. 93% on the board here for Team Indigo, and it is almost a clean sweep. Nobody left to touch the point, and Team Indigo will win on Lijiang Garden. The DPS match goes to Team Indigo, but the match in total goes to Team Aurum.
Yep. Team Aurum definitely take this one away. I'm an Aurum gang for life.
Thug diff.
Yeah, Thug diff for sure.
Thug diff.
So, Vix, it's been great having you with us. Is there any little shout outs you want to make to teams, coaches, players, anybody that you want to kind of shout out and talk to at the very last broadcast of the Tranquility Season 6?
Oh, my org is
best Harmony tier.
Yeah, my org's been great this season, so thank you, Argue and Cap. And also, Doug is always right. That's all I gotta say.
Doug is always right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, best draft, I'm telling you.
True.
So anyway, thank you so much for joining us. We do have the, is it Discord tier tomorrow? Or is it Thursday? Discord tier, and then we have Transcendence tier tomorrow. So, all right, thank you so much for hanging out, Vix. We will see you next season.
See ya.
All right, so Vix is gone. Tracer one trick, overrated, yada yada.
Yeah.
Usual. I had a lot of fun. This is the All Stars is always a fun time to cast.
Absolutely. I killed my voice through the entire thing, but I had a lot of fun watching these All-Star events. It really was just an amazing experience, and I'm glad my first cast could be the All-Star game. There is nothing better than watching people be at their best and being as happy as they can be. Having fun out there,
Absolutely.
It's all for the fun.
All-Star game is a great time to just play and have a good time, and if you're casting or just wanting to practice, it's very forgiving both for the players and for the casters, because if we make a mistake, nobody really cares. It's all for fun anyway. So,
yeah, absolutely. So that is pretty much going to be it for our broadcast. Thank you, NPC, for joining me, and thank you to Laggy Sun for being our producer today. Now, if you want to hear a little bit more from all of these players, we've got great news from you over on the YouTube channel for Overwatch Tranquility, youtube.com/OW Tranquility. We are going to be having an end of season beat drop over there for the Harmony tier. So if you want to learn more about these players, see what they're all about, and see who's the best one of them all, please go check that out over on the
YouTube channel. It's about to start. I put the link in the chat and everything. That's perfect. If you want to join us for next season, we're accepting applications for teams. !Discord in the chat. I guess I could type that. and it'll give you a link. You could join our Discord. You could talk about all sorts of things Overwatch related. Look for a team, look for a group, sign up your existing team. Harmony tier is basically gold and plat, 2,000 to 3,000, something like that. And then of course we've got Transcendence tier and Discord tier as well. So pretty much all SR ranks are welcome here. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Bowsy, thank you so much for being here. You were an amazing caster. That was amazing work with the play-by-play. You were right on time. You nailed it. So great job. Thank you so much to Vix for hosting the lobbies for us tonight, and thank you so much for Laggy-san, our amazing producer tonight, for producing here. We had some technical issues, but some of it was on the Overwatch end of things, so we got a little bit of a late start. But we hope everybody likes this channel, follows the channel, and rings the bell to get that notification that we are going live tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Time for the Transcendence tier. So you thought the Harmony tier was crazy. Transcendence tier is going to be even more crazy. There's going to be a lot more memeing. There's going to be a lot more high-level plays. Once they put their try-hard pants on, there's going to be a lot of high-level plays.
Absolutely. You always want to stay tuned for Transcendence tier. But that is going to be it for us. Thank you again so much for watching, and we will catch you later.